So you didn't have a hunting license?
No, sir, I didn't.
Okay, all right.
No, I shot so much I went got the license.
That's not good.
No.
Not good. You know, it's illegal deer.
Is it really?
Yeah. You shot the deer before you had the license.
You screwed up?
You got 3 violations. No hunting license, you got possession of an untagged deer at home, and then you got a hunting log that's not even been filled out.
Y'all really knew how much I've never hunted. Well, the last time I was on a deer stand, I was 16.
16 years old.
Yes, sir, and I'm 50.
Timestamp on the license gives it away.
I'm going to jail.
You want to go to jail?
My new normal? Fewer asthma attacks with Nucala, a once-monthly add-on injection for severe eosinophilic asthma. Nucala reduces eosinophils, a key cause of severe asthma.
Nucala is not for sudden breathing problems. Allergic reactions can occur. Get help right away for swelling of face, mouth, tongue, or trouble breathing. Infections that can cause shingles have occurred. Don't stop steroids unless told by your doctor. Tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection. May cause headache, injection site reactions, back pain, and fatigue. Ask your doctor about Nucala.
Find your new normal with Nucala.
Your dog is your best friend. But your dog's best friend is your ex-girlfriend, because she always has irresistible pepperoni. Be your best friend's best friend. Pepperoni.
To support a strong immune system, your body needs routine. Centrum helps your immune defenses every day with vitamin C, D, and zinc. Season after season. Ace your immune support with Centrum. Now with a new look.
At Chewy, we know the only thing that changes when bringing home a new pet is everything. And we're here with everything to help you on that journey. Whether it's finding the perfect bed for a new friend or giving them something personal to welcome them to the family. We can even help you find the perfect treat or food that makes you both smile. Chewy's got toys, treats, prescriptions, all the things you need to celebrate your new friend, delivered right to your door. Get great prices and fast free shipping. Visit Chewy.com today.
Spread the love in a new season of Hometown.
It's a big deal.
Be there for the hugs, the heart, and the OMGs.
You like it?
I feel like I'm at home.
All new Hometown, tonight at 8 on HGTV.
Prepare for the new year by shopping the Living Spaces New Year's clearance event, where you'll save big and get free shipping on in-stock collections for every room. Start 2022 with an epic home makeover, featuring our lowest price designs that ship free. Enjoy better living, dining, and bedroom settings with styles that refresh for less. Plus, enjoy special financing for 60 months on any purchase with your good credit. Shop a variety of incredible deals at the New Year's clearance event, only at Living Spaces.
Living Spaces.
Chevy is taking people lots of places this holiday.
We're going sledding.
We're going to find the perfect tree.
We're going to Nana.
Let your Chevy dealer take you there with Chevy Red Tags, where the price you see is the price you pay.
Happy holiday from Chevy.
Find new places, find new roads. Very well qualified buyers may also be eligible to get 0% financing on all Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups, or find your red tag and you may qualify for an additional $500 bonus cash. That's $2,250 total value on this Silverado All-Star Z71.
When life gets complicated,
we need to have a place where we can get along.
Hillary Farr proves
I'm a bit short on the sugar.
tough love is more than a makeover.
Proud of you.
Tough Love with Hillary Farr. All new Monday night at 9 on HGTV.
Three violations. No hunting license, you got possession of an untagged deer at home, and then you got a hunting log that's not even been filled out.
I'm going to jail.
You want to go to jail? I stopped this individual coming out of this hunting club area. He's a logger. I found some blood in the back of his truck. First he denied he had been hunting, and then when I made it aware that I saw all the blood in the back of his truck, he said, "Oh, I did kill a buck this morning." They showed me a picture of the buck, which is time-stamped. And when you buy a hunting license now through the state, it's time-stamped as well. So the times didn't add up. Whose land did you kill it on?
My neighbors.
Your neighbors?
I have leased.
You do have it leased?
Yeah, I'm helping them with the cattle.
Man, why didn't you tag that deer? Get a license before you thought about going hunting?
Man, I just got my dad's rifle. I'm not a hunter. I really ain't.
You were this morning.
I know, right? I know.
You're shooting straight, so I can give you that. I don't want you to go to jail. Is the deer still at the house on ice? Okay, we'll get that, issue a couple citations, and it's not legal. It's not a correctable offense because you shot the deer. You shot the deer without a license. I'm gonna keep this as evidence right now, and then in the morning, either Jake or I will meet with you. You can't do anything with the deer. It's evidence. Don't turn that evidence into destruction of evidence.
Oh, man, I'm not.
And I think you're shooting straight with me, so let's keep it that way, and we'll go from there. The guy fully cooperated with me. He advised me he shot the buck and then actually went and bought a license.
Appreciate it, guys.
All right, I think I didn't feel like he was going to go home and destroy any of the evidence. I made him aware not to do so, and he agreed to meet me in the morning first thing.
But the way this gun is, it's got just a little wooden plug in it.
But you still hold 3 in here. That's what I'm saying. You can't have more than 2 in here. 1. 2. 3. You need to find a plug that's long enough to fit 2. Only 2, not 3.
Plug that came in it.
It's not working.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Where's the other gun at? That one's good. So, what's going to happen? You receive a citation for unplugged shotgun. All right. In the meantime, you need to get that fixed where only 2 shells can fit in here in the mag, all right?
Yes, sir.
It's important for the duck hunters to check their guns and make sure there's a plug in the gun before they start shooting ducks. If we didn't have these rules and regulations, the duck population will be depleted before you know it. I'm sure there's a plug in there, but it's not long enough. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I said, you're receiving a citation for unplugged shotgun. All right. Signing there is not plead guilty, just a promise you will contact the judge.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yep. Me too. Citations I wrote, minor violation, but it's more of a teaching moment for the hunters. They would know what they need to do before they come out next time.
All right.
Can you get the Viking game here?
Oh, fuck yeah.
I mean, I just that Christian asshole quarterback over there. You see, he tested positive. He's not starting today.
Football, it's outdoors, it's Green Bay, Marty Avenue. This always will be and always has been my favorite place to come for
yeah,
football.
It was a quarterback for. I'm sure they're down. I'm guessing they're down.
So true for so many.
13-0 right now from a betting man. I think it's cold as hell there right now.
That tells you how the Green Bay folks felt about him. They felt that connection from John, like you share with everyone in Football Night in America. John was a true man of the people.
Oh, he loved it. He did not want to go to fancy places. He wanted to go hang out with the people who lived here.
Here's Catherine Tappan.
Well, it is a special place, guys, and these frigid temperatures, they present a challenge for the fans as well. 82-year-old B. Freilich has been to nearly every game at Lambeau since 1957, including the Ice Bowl. To beat the cold, she's wearing base layers and 4 pairs of pants. She doesn't go for hand warmers, saying, I can normally handle the cold. She told me that when everyone is filling the stands, the huddle of the crowd, it keeps you warm, and added, you can't see unless you stand, Mike.
One of those fans that Madden talked about, sitting on those benches, a real fancy. Look at the lower bowl of this place on a 10-degree night. Hard to find an open space. These fans are here and supporting their team. Mannion from the 25, in trouble. Rashawn Gary's got him, and Mannion is sacked. A loss of 12 for Gary, who is on a roll.
What a fantastic season Rashawn Gary has had this year. He really has just stepped up, and he had to. That sack, 9.5 right now. You get him on a fullback, a back of any kind, it doesn't matter. But remember, Zadarius Smith was supposed to be the star pass rusher on this team. He's been out with a back injury, so it was left to Preston Smith and Rashawn.
Can you hear me? Can you
hear yourself?
I can hear myself. Yeah.
All right.
So.
All right. Welcome to the show.
I want to hear myself speak.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
What a bum.
From Atlanta, Fulton County.
We're storming the Capitol. It's a revolution.
Purple color I see. Then you maintain the status.
December 7th, 19.
I'm gonna question a psychopath.
I got named.
See it all on the TV screen. You gotta show it some love. You gotta show it some green. The world's gone crazy and it's so obscene. You gotta know where to hide in the big machine. Say it sounds like TV on the radio, so push that down. I wanna hear it in stereo. Do what you want, it's the will of the people. Nothing holds you back on that all-night radio. Ain't no love tonight in this city, and here I thought that we had gone steady.
All right. We're here. We did it.
We did it.
It's a nice intro to the show.
Exactly. I'll kick the coverage now. Make sure they get a return. There you go.
There we go.
Cut back. Yeah. Ooh, what coverage. Oh,
right now the people that are watching cannot see you because the camera froze. So I have to
Okay.
Just gonna do a little work to freeze and unfreeze your camera, but we're gonna
Is it a little off right now? It kind of looks like it's not straight at me.
No, well we got to figure out it right now it's in the past.
Oh, so okay.
So right now you're not there at all.
Okay.
So we're gonna fix this here. But welcome into the show, everybody. It's been a long time.
Been a long time since I rock and roll. Yeah, it has been. It has been a long time.
It has been a long time.
It's been 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah. Oh, now I'm in your spot, but we're gonna fix that immediately.
Okay. We're working out the kinks here. That's what we do.
You goddamn right. Now my camera went. We're embracing it, though. We're embracing the technical flaws of the show.
Exactly. It's part of the appeal. It's the charm of the show, if you will. It's not always refined, But there's still some gems in here. I would say there's some gems. I'm still doing it. I mean, I started this just because I needed to be social during the pandemic. And now it's become something so much bigger than that. So, we were all gone, ladies and gentlemen. It's been the holidays. The holiday season is winding down. Tomorrow will be the beginning of the new year. I always found that first Monday after the holidays to be depressing. There was a certain letdown that I used to have because living in the Midwest, you knew it was going to be 3 feet of snow. It was going to be cold as hell, and you had to batten down the hatches for like 2 months.
Battening down the hatches. What a Midwest term right there.
Of just knuckling down on like schoolwork. You knew you had to and like work.
What good music to fucking.
I see skies. Oh, sorry.
Don't miss an all new
Law and Order. God, this show is amazing. It won't go away. It's like the gift that I wish would keep giving. Everyone's so old. Now, look at Ice-T. Ice-T at one time was badass, man. Cop Killer. Do you remember Cop Killer?
I was very young for Cop Killer, but I remember the controversy surrounding Cop Killer.
Huge deal. I mean, it was right during the riots. It was right when the LA riots happened, or the uprising, probably the appropriate term, I believe. I was in Minneapolis. I flew back to Minneapolis, and you know where I went? I went to my cousin's place, stayed with him for a night, and he lives 8 blocks from where George Floyd was killed.
There you are.
And then we went over to the area where he was 10 blocks from where all the 8 different buildings got burnt down, man. The police station, a post office, a couple of apartment
riot?
buildings.
You could be talking about LA's riots. You could be. No. Had so many riots.
Well, I mentioned Minneapolis. earlier, so obviously Minneapolis was the epicenter. Look at that. What a genius.
Look at that hair peeking out the helmet.
I can't stand him. He's a bum. He's a colossal man bun wearing. He'll be playing for the next 15 years for them.
He's so good.
It's just he'll be in some hyperbolic chamber like Michael Jackson, and will never age for the next 15 years.
So how was your holiday?
My holiday was actually it was good. it was nice to not drive.
Got a little Downton Abbey happening here.
It was nice to see some family. You know, see my father was put into an assisted living
hyperbaric chamber.
Well, no,
put him in a chamber, plugged him into a wall. It's going to keep him alive.
A hyperbolic chamber. I think that's what I get put into every time I come to the show.
Yeah, but that's what this podcast is. We trap you, and we're just going to scream things at you.
I will, you know, yeah. But they, it's good to see. Thanks for asking, Keith. Good to see. My father was put into a memory care at an assisted living facility, and he's really aged. Boy, I hadn't seen him in 6 months. In the past 2 years, in particular, you know, he can't really put a sentence together. He just doesn't really. He just can't put sentences together, so I can't really have much of a conversation with him.
I got to work backwards through the guide.
But
here.
you know, just to let you know, my uncle Ron, through marriage, when I was asked about California, he said, "Well, why don't you just join Mexico and leave the country?" He said that. At
what is he, 90?
No, but he's all with a smile on his face. All with a smile on his face. And I said, "Well, what would you do? The 5th largest gross domestic product in the country would be gone. Would you really want that to happen?" He's like, "No, I don't."
The remote doesn't work now. We're stuck watching Huckabee.
Well, I want to watch Huckabee. This is good stuff.
What has he got? The 4 tops on his show? Holy shit! He's playing bass. Probably he always plays bass. That's that's Huckabee's thing.
But Mike Huckabee?
Yeah, he can jam. He plays like great bass.
The former governor of Arkansas
plays bass. Very good at it.
Are you serious?
Dead fucking serious.
Wow. So this is like a Christian entertainment, right?
I mean, he's Christian, but this looks like some...
Look at this. Oh, it is, yeah. This is a jam. Isn't this not the Temptations?
It's someone real.
Yeah,
I mean, this isn't...
I should know that.
This is a real booking.
I think it's the Temptations. Yeah. Did you say Temptations earlier?
No, I mean, no, I said the 4 tops.
But you're right, though. I mean, it is like... The Manhattans were great. You're right, though. Huckabee is, I think,
that's the same kind of music. It's the same in unison. Hey, I love this girl. Hey,
I like it. It's positive. It's a throwback. You know, these like dancing in sync. It's hilarious. I love it.
How much you think those suits cost?
Ooh.
The velvet is popping. You can even see that velvet sheening on YouTube here.
Christians love sitting in their seat and clapping.
Well, yeah.
The Christian audience likes
it's not church. They're not going too wild.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not feeling the Holy Spirit.
Focusing on Huckabee, I want to get that question answered. I think it is Huckabee. Right there,
that is. He's right there. Sitting down, though. You know he's aging when he's sitting down. He used to stand up and fucking bop up and down a little bit.
I thought I was making a joke. This is actually Mike Huckabee.
This is Huckabee, yeah. Huckabee's playing bass, dude.
Former presidential candidate.
Listen to those fucking...
I mean, he's contributing. I mean,
he's the only bass player on stage. Everyone else is playing some sort of woodwind instrument.
Ooh, there he is with his beard.
Yeah, look at fucking Black Mike Huckabee.
It's the only show where all of the musicians are white. It's the only show where all the musicians. There isn't one black guy on the entire.
James Bailey is in the chat.
That's good. Hey, excellent.
And now it's the show.
For those of you who don't know, I will do an introduction. The show is we are live Beavis and Butthead.
Exactly.
So we watch television and we kind of comment on it.
I got some stuff.
And we talk about our lives, what went on in our lives.
It's one of the most meaningful things a believer can do.
Ooh, look at that stuff. She's got the false teeth ashes. She's got the Colin Cowherd. I talk like Colin now. Mike Huckabee. I was a former governor.
Yes, exactly.
Except for he wouldn't touch Joy Taylor with a 10-foot pole. Huckabee does. You think Huckabee's racist? Happy New Year's from James Bailey.
I don't think he's intentionally racist. I think he's more one of the people who just doesn't realize that he systemically supports it. You know, he doesn't realize by
What's
his policies.
Systemic mean?
Well, it's that there are mores. To me, there are mores and behaviors that have just become sort of a custom. And people just continue to follow it, and they don't even realize that it actually continues and perpetuates a certain power imbalance. That's what I think.
The remote is working again.
You know, I mean, that's kind of a simple explanation.
Got John Wick Chapter 2 here. What a bounce back. We went from Huckabee to John Wick.
Yeah, you know,
Keanu Reeves also plays bass, by the way.
In Dog Star, correct?
I mean, you saw him live.
Well, I dropped off my roommate, you know. Ooh, there we go. Bayonets a guy in the chest. There you go.
Yeah.
That was a good
spray,
a murking, as they say. I personally like to say off, but murk is better than off. Off is pretty
Murk
good.
Is modern?
Yeah. Yeah.
But off works similarly, you know.
Murk him. Ooh, man. People love murdering people.
Well, yeah. Merc is also a little urban. Black people used to say Merc, so that's how that became popular.
Urban. Thank you. That was
yeah. There's a whole dictionary now.
I dropped off a bunch of Bronco fans today at the
for what?
At SoFi Stadium because the Broncos played the Chargers.
SoFi Stadium in a very urban neighborhood.
True, and I picked up this couple that was hilarious. They'd moved here from Michigan, and they were hilarious. This African American couple that they killed me, but they left a pack of Cool cigarettes in my car of Cools with a lighter, you know. So I should give it back to them. They'd be happy about that.
Can you get a hold of them? Would you be able to call them?
I don't think I can actually. I don't quite have that tracking capacity.
Does their number delete off you? Like, what phone do they call when they need to call?
Oh, no, it doesn't. Yeah, it actually does. You're right. It does not. You can see like what ride you got and how much your fare was, but you don't have a name or a number. You know, you have to report missing. I've had to report a few missing items. I'd have to do it through the website.
What have you found? Anything gross or wet?
I'll tell you what I found. I found 2 Adderall pills. Someone had
that's
Adderall.
Not gross. That's a good time. Did you take them?
Yes. I looked it up online. I was like, I said, these are Adderall, aren't they? And they were Adderall. I took them, Keith, this is the truth. And I never take pills, you know. It's extremely rare. I took them at 5 o'clock at night. At 2 a.m., I was wide ass awake.
We got 1998 Will Smith on right now, Enemy of the State. Ooh,
there we
rip
go.
Off clothes immediately.
There you go.
Becky, say hi.
Can I have 1 second, please?
Is this Enemy of the State?
Yeah. Look at Seth Green, dude.
Wow, with his weird gold.
This was in the era, the rave era, where everybody was wearing like yellow sunglasses and big fucking rain jackets all the time and shit like that.
Yeah, it looked like kind of like Goldblum's sunglasses in Jurassic Park.
Yeah,
a little bit of that look. The Ali G thing was sort of in there.
You always had in this movie, Armageddon, and I think even Independence Day and a few other ones, you always have some sort of slovenly, maybe even homeless person racing through New York on a 10 speed.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, exactly. He's trying to get away. Yeah, this is always a good, yep. Just another street of New York.
We're gonna go right there. Men at work while they fucking...
By the way, you would not be able to keep up with a bike. You just would not be able to.
I don't even know what this movie's about. A corrupt national security agent official, Thomas Reynolds, Voight,
John Voight, Christian John Voight,
has a congressman assassinated to assure the passage of expansive new surveillance legislation.
Ooh, it was prescient.
So this is prescient. This is about 9/11.
No, it's before 9/11 though. Isn't that crazy? No, seriously. Ooh, there we go.
Permanently.
You know, because yes, the fucking CIA would have Seth Green tracking people.
Look at Pepper. Pepper getting his check.
Was this post 61 Pepper?
I would say it was pre, but it was the same year as Private Ryan.
Barry Pepper owes Billy Crystal his fucking career.
For
61.
God, Billy Crystal. When Billy Crystal and Bob Costas, they rub sticks when they talk about Mickey Mantle. They literally get the most geeky glint in their eye about he was baseball in 54 and 57. Oh, the Mick. Yeah, your hero was a drunk.
I'll leave the Irish
He had
out of it.
severe alcoholic problems. They drank booze. You know, they traded Billy Martin.
They drank booze.
You know, they traded Billy Martin to the Kansas City A's. Because I thought Billy Martin was the problem. You know, oh no, he's a bad influence on Mickey. No, Mickey Mantle liked the sauce. He went through a liver. He burnt through a liver, man. He went through treatment after his liver got replaced. It's like, dude, you got the order wrong there. You know what I mean? Like, you got to go through treatment before the liver gets blown out. You know, but he had problems. He died at 63.
He died fucking fighting.
Yeah, well, yeah. Hey, what's the food that? I thought it was.
We want to see what the food is.
It's
the food that built America.
Exactly.
We're talking. This is season 1, episode 1. We're coming in the wake of the Civil War. What is this about? Stale bread.
A revolution takes place on the backs of visionary entrepreneurs on their backs.
Heinz, Kellogg, and Post.
Yes.
And then eventually they would come to abuse their workers by not paying them properly.
Oh, eventually. No, I think that was a strategy at the beginning. That was right out of the gate with them.
They pushed the limits of ingenuity to launch businesses that will revolution. Oh, this is going to be where like he's walking through. I love how they they picture like how these things were created. It'll be him walking through a cornfield, and he'll just see like a kernel fall and be like,
we're gonna make cereal out of that. Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Or he'll see a little poor boy fucking cracking like a metal thing inside of a bowl and be like, what if there was something in that bowl
to consume and to eat? Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
it's always the stroke of genius moment. Not like, no, I met a foreign person who had this idea.
Yeah,
I slit his throat.
I stole it from him, and then it's also they go into, I will say, with Rockefeller, there was a time when everyone in the country paid Rockefeller money, gave him money, because Standard Oil, there used to be, oil lamps. That's how you lit your apartment or your house or whatever. And the name Standard, like there were other oils.
What do you think Rockefeller was eating? He was cramming fucking cornflakes into his mouth.
I wonder. I doubt it.
Kellogg powered Rockefeller, which powered America.
No, what happened was he named it Standard Oil because oil was so volatile. Houses were burning down, I guess, all the time. But he was a chemist by trade too, and he thought of the name Standard. It'll be the Standard Oil because it was not volatile. It was very stable. So he called it Standard Oil, which then turned into.
And I'll illustrate it by dousing a homeless person in oil and setting him on fire.
Exactly. That sounds like wasn't Ice-T in a movie about that where they hunted him down, like they hunted a homeless person down like in the forest, like 4 asshole businessmen.
I'm sure that's some sort of Tommy Lee Jones movie from the 90s, starring Benicio del Toro
as like the bad guy or something.
Yeah,
exactly.
Hey everybody, I'm in the forest. Come on me. That's every Benicio del Toro movie. Hey, I got a real deep voice.
He was the bad guy in one of the Timothy Dalton, whatchamacallit?
The only Dalton Bond movie.
There were two. There were 2 James.
Oh no, who's the guy who only did one? Roger Daltrey or whatever the fuck his name is.
I was the lead vocalist of the Who.
I know that.
But was it George Lazenby?
Yes, George Lazenby.
I think did Casino Royale.
Movie.
Yeah, I think
he looked like the fucking Oatmeal Man or something like that.
Just his face.
Wasn't he like an old looking guy? Didn't he kind of look?
I think back then, that's what I like about acting back then.
Let's look up Lazenby.
All you had to do is just to say your line, have a decent voice, and your liver could be pickled in an ocean of gin, and you got cast. It didn't matter, man or a woman, man or a woman. So I think there were 2 Casino Royales. I could be wrong. There were 2 Timothy Dalton movies. I think The Living Daylights might have been one. I could be wrong in the titles. I saw him in the theater.
So here's Lazenby.
James Bond. Well, because he's sort of handsome. He's a handsome man, but it was.
Look at him now. Look at that face.
Well, yeah, I think he's dead. Well,
his whole thing sunk. It looks like half of his neck just went up into his head, and it grew.
Well, you could tell that he was deemed a very handsome man, obviously, in his day.
Look at him. That's his life, sitting at a card table waiting for people to get his autograph.
Yep, there you go.
He's a convention.
Yep.
He lives in a convention economy.
Good for him. I think that's what we all want to get to. Who wants to actually do work, I'm going to do as little work as possible to make as much money as possible.
I think we're at a place in society where people are legitimately like, jobs are part of capitalist pigs.
Oh, wait. Well, yeah. I mean,
jobs are just a construct of capitalism, which is a dead form of monetary.
It's what's pawned off as capitalism is. Here it is. Here it is.
The dream of being the first to mass produce a food product that will appeal to every American, can be sold in every corner of the nation.
He's wearing suspenders. He's got suspenders. He's got a mustache.
I love the idea that he just drew pictures of food in a book.
That's how it happened. Odds are, I want to hear what this guy's always on this.
Cantaloupe balls, corn bullets. We'll put them in a gun.
Every John D.
We'll shoot them at foreigners.
There were 100 would-be John D. Rockefeller.
Exactly.
There was much more willingness to take risks, along with risk.
They romanticize risk.
There were no labor laws.
Risk. Yeah, exactly.
So you could hold a pistol to someone's head and make them make whatever you wanted.
And even if they were screaming after losing several digits on their finger, on their hand, you had no liability whatsoever. Isn't that amazing? Workman's compensation laws didn't exist.
Hey, the quesadilla, the tomatoes. I started Sopranos, dude. I've been thinking Italian.
I got to be honest.
It's a great show.
I've seen episodes, but I've never actually binge watched it. And I know people who swear by that show.
It's a good show. A part of it is people like it because it's all just like, hey, they're gonna shoot.
Do you? Just do me a favor. Do me a favor.
What?
I want you to do like the most Italian voice, like the most offensive, just Goomba wop voice, like literally, and not like I'm off of the boat, but I mean like a real, like just Jersey, like heart attack waiting to happen.
Come on, you got to let the pasta. I had to go upstairs with your black boyfriend. Oh, ma.
How about the Italian woman? The Italian woman, if you can do that, like Carmela or
oh yeah, you do that. You get it's almost like you hike up your voice, like their pants. I wear my pants up here. You're gonna get a divorce?
Don't get a divorce.
You're gonna get a divorce?
Oh, what's the church gonna say about that?
Oh my God,
Christopher.
Oh my God.
I remember I was watching a Diane Sawyer interview one time of Sammy the Bull Giancana, who was basically the enforcer.
And you Jimmy the Bull.
Why do they all have a guy? Jimmy the Knuckles, Frankie the Shins.
There's a scene in Sopranos where they say something to Tony and he goes, "That's what they said about Gravano."
Well, the whole, because I guess he was the enforcer for who was the guy, the Teflon Don? Gotti. He was the enforcer. And they interviewed,
who looked like that's probably why he killed so many people, because he looks like a fucking tax adjuster walking down the street.
Yeah, although he was, God, what a hard, difficult, awful human being.
See, these Italians need their weapons because most of them are just these fucking giant, old, fat Italian men who, unless they had a garrote with them or however you pronounce that.
Got some piano wire.
So I remember seeing an interview on Diane Sawyer, Sammy the Bull Giancana, and they also interviewed like his daughters. And literally they're like, well, what did you think when your father like wouldn't be back for days? And I mean, and then you hear about a friend of yours that was a family friend turning up dead. Oh, I got no idea what you're talking about. Like they just completely denied, like, come on.
My father's in the waste business.
That's what he does. He works in the union.
He owned an arcade.
He's making ketchup. This is how ketchup got made. Never mind that there were 18 rat turds in it.
Well, yeah, and he probably killed 7 people in taste tests before. But they were Jewish, so who cares?
Yeah, have you ever read The Jungle?
No, I've attempted to. I know it's a good book. I know it's a must read of the world.
I mean, it's not necessarily the greatest written book, but it's just a very good encapsulation, I think, of that era. It's a Chicago book too, obviously.
That's the one about like there's fucking toenails and food and shit like that. It exposes the food industry.
Well, it's certainly like I think it was like the Food and Drug Act. I want to say. I'm probably not. I don't know what the law is. Hey, Alicia, what was the act that was passed when The Jungle was written by Upton Sinclair? It was like the Food and Drug Act or clean. It was some food like. It was a meat packing. Yeah. I had it because I know there was laws passed. Oh, and they go into that, and like just rats would be crawling on the meat, and like the back of the yards.
Good old American.
Man, I would.
We're on the Matrix now, by the way, for people listening.
But when I worked at the city, I worked with a lot of African American folks, and they said when they were kids, they would go to the back of the yards. They would get a 10-gallon drum of chitlins for $1, like in 1967. And they'd be these bloody chitlins. They would bring back and they'd fry them all up. The back of the yards was like in the city, man. It was there. The last stock.
Well, yeah, it's in the backyard. Yeah, it's right there. It's
exactly.
The backyard of the shitty.
When it used to be like a bohemian area.
It's the backyard.
But yeah, they go into even more than that. It was very much like the guy who's the lead character becomes this hardcore socialist because he's just like he sees how awful the conditions are.
That is such a Chicago name for a neighborhood.
Well, back of the yards.
It's the backyard.
It's the back of the yards.
It's a Chicago name that you would romanticize Chicago things. When I was a kid, you'd walk and you'd still smell the eyeballs of the fish.
Well, exactly.
They'd be out there popping them. They'd take the crates after they load the fish and they pop all the eyeballs on the sidewalk. It smells like worms after a rain.
Smells like worm. You catch the breeze coming off the lake, and like in the fall time, you'd always get it. I'm turning
a Chicagoan would do. They will describe something poetic and then liken it to something that's not. Like, you ever smell fresh cut grass on a hot spring day? You just smell that fresh cut grass.
Oh yeah, it's good.
Well, whenever my dad would beat me, I would smell that.
It's a straight. I think it was a positive memory, a subconscious thing I was doing. God, look how young Reeves looks. It makes me feel old.
Oh, this is nice. You know, Will Smith was supposed to be in this.
He was supposed to be the lead.
He shot Wild Wild West instead because he said he thought the bullet technology with him dodging the bullets was going to look stupid.
This movie was. I mean, I saw this with a woman, Haiba Hamilton.
FedEx getting some cred here. I saw this. They showed this on VHS freshman year of high school in English class when we didn't have anything to do. Look at that phone.
That is the Sauk City Education, Sauk Village.
He pulls out that phone. It becomes like the size of a whole arm.
Oh man, yeah. This movie was actually, it's good and it's a decent movie. It's an important movie.
In hindsight, after they transitioned, they've come out and said that this movie was about them wanting to be women.
Yeah,
the Wachowski brothers.
Did they both transition?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just one of them.
No.
Oh,
no,
they both wanted to
It's come full circle. So the first one is made by the Wachowski brothers.
Yeah.
Then I think they also were still brothers during 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Then Speed Racer was the first one where it was the one became Anna or whatever or Lana.
Really?
They have strippery names now.
Yeah.
They went full bore.
From Chicago, right?
From Chicago. Yeah. Yep. The streets, they actually used the grid of the Matrix as the layout of Chicago.
Absolutely. Sort of like the cover page for a certain television show called Red Lines. Just to let you know, a little plug right there.
So, but the newest one is now a Wachowski sisters movie. So it's the first film franchise to be filmed by a brother-sister team, but it's the same people.
So yeah, it's the sisters. Exactly. Wow. What is the new one supposed to be good?
James Bailey says The Matrix was the first DVD he ever watched.
Wow.
So what, the new one? I haven't seen the new one yet.
Yeah, this was definitely deemed like
me being a
movie.
good boyfriend bit me in the ass. I was going to hold off because I was like, oh, I'll watch it with Alicia. And then I get back and I'm like, let's watch The Matrix. And she was like, oh, I watched it with my family. Like I'm never fucking, we're on our own.
That's hilarious.
I love this scene in movies when they have to Lana and Lily. That's their names now.
Oh, yeah.
When you sneak between cubicles and nobody could see you because you're ducking just below the line.
You're in your veal fattening pan of the late 90s. You had
I love
this is
the
such
era
a Gen X movie.
when they made cubicles with the cloth where you could thumbtack pictures into them.
I worked in that era for probably a good 7 or 8 years.
Did you have anything thumbtacked to your cubicle?
Oh, absolutely.
Your sets. This is actually a set list I murdered last night.
Here's exactly. No, well, what I did do was when Bush was president, and this actually pissed off my boss. She told me to take it down. I had a big picture of Bush that I put in one, and I spelled the words moron across his forehead and put it up in my cubicle. And she was like,
Kathy Griffin over here.
Yeah, she was like, you got to take that down, Adam. I left that job shortly thereafter.
So, do you want to run through some topics here while we watch The Matrix?
Yeah, absolutely.
We're about 37 minutes into the live stream here, but we're feeling hot. We may do 6 hours because we haven't done 3 weeks.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I can do that long, actually. Yeah. I
don't even think I can do that.
Yeah,
that would be amazing.
That'd be a Dane Cook-like.
Here's my idea for next year. We podcast 24 hours of A Christmas Story.
Oh God, dude, I can't.
That would be true talent to watch that movie 12 times. I actually have the ratings for that. Do you want to see how it rated?
For what? For
24 hours of A Christmas Story.
Sure, yeah, what the heck?
So 24 hours, the first hour, 8 p.m., 2.89 million people. That's still 30 years they've been showing that. And 2 million people still gather to watch 24 hours of A Christmas Story. That's the TBS one, and then you have TNT also played it. But here you go. So I'm just out of the top 25, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the 25 hours were 24 hours of A Christmas Story in the top 25.
Wow. Again, I hate to be, is that the one with the kid with glasses?
Yeah, we watched it on the show.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I've never watched that. I really don't know what the plot is. I think we've talked about it a few, but I don't really know.
It really is. So Ralphie is a little fucking dork. He wants a BB gun.
Oh, yeah.
And every adult in his life is like, no, it's dangerous. You're going to shoot your eye out. Then in between, he introduces you to his whole town.
You always there was always eye damage with a toy back then.
Yeah.
When I was a kid.
Shooting your eye out, eating razor blades. That was like a classic fucking fear of suburbia.
Yeah, when I was 8 years old, I often thought to myself, wow, that metallic razor blade looks really edible. I never had that thought in my mind. Anyway, go ahead. as I get upset.
You never know.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, he wants to get a BB gun.
He wants the BB gun, and then through that, he introduces you to everyone in his town. You got the bully that he beats up. Like every scene is essentially him introducing you to this person or his gang. Then you have the small storyline of him decoding the fucking Little Orphan Annie thing, which is it ends up just so the whole he listens to Little Orphan Annie, the radio show, and they have this and he gets this decoder ring in the mail because he's been listening to like months worth of Little Orphan Annie to decode the phrase.
Yeah,
and he's so pumped about it, and it ends up just being drink your Ovaltine. That's what the decode ends up being, an ad for Ovaltine.
Well, isn't it based in like northwestern Indiana?
Hammond, Indiana.
Yeah, I was gonna say but it takes place also like in the 20s.
So
right?
the ultimate thread is him wanting this BB gun. And like essentially it's everybody, the basic story is everybody's getting what they want for Christmas but him. Like his Christmas, he's freaking out because he wants this one thing and he knows no one's going to get it for him. So the whole movie, he's kind of beating around the bush. When someone asks him what he wants for Christmas, he'll like puss out and not say the BB gun.
Yeah.
And that's like everything in the movie is like attached to that. Like when he goes to the mall to meet Santa Claus, he pusses out and asks for a football, and then he hangs onto the slide and I want a 3.24 technical carbine fucking rifle or whatever the fuck. And then he kicks him down the fucking slide with his foot.
Does he eventually get an AK-47?
No, they get him the BB gun. He does shoot his glasses off his face.
Okay.
And then he steps on his glasses and he's flipped out because he says the only thing worse than cursing was breaking your glass. Like you get punished if you break your glasses. It was the 50s. They cost $20, which was $400 back then.
Yeah, exactly.
So he pretends that the gun shot his eye out and broke his glasses.
We're like, see, told you, Ralphie, you shouldn't have done that.
And then the movie ends with them, their Christmas dinner gets ripped off the table from the neighbor's dogs. Their neighbor's dogs come in. They set that up early in the movie. The Tard neighbors have all these rabid dogs next door.
Well, I think it wasn't like
because every time it's the 50s. Every time the dad walks in, he's fighting these dogs off to prepare you that like these dogs are always trying to get in their house.
Okay.
Well, at the end of the movie, they get in the house and they wreck the Christmas dinner. So the movie ends with them going to a Chinese restaurant for Christmas dinner. And the Chinese...
Do they meet a bunch of Hasidic Jews there then?
Yeah.
Is that what happens? Because that's what they do.
Well,
right?
no, it's empty. And it's just 3 Japanese or Chinese people singing fa ra 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 ra.
Oh, so it's an ethnic joke.
Yeah. And then the guy goes, no, not fa ra ra, fa ra ra.
You know, I mean...
And then they have one more little scene and then that's the end of the movie.
You know, it bums me. An ethnic joke that's good-spirited shouldn't just be automatically, gotten rid of or should, be canceled. When it's offensive.
So check this out. We watched that Licorice Pizza movie. Speaking of that.
I actually want to see that.
It's great. I got the screener.
Ooh. Okay.
She got the screener. We're a team.
That's exactly correct. And no, she's wearing the pants. I don't know if you know this,
So, well, it's a question who wears them. She buys them for sure. Hey, I'd like to see her fight someone if it needs be. I'm gonna be the one getting into all the fist fights in this relationship.
So Licorice Pizza, I want to hear. Yeah.
So the main plot of this, the main plot of it is a 25-year-old girl falling in love with a 15-year-old boy, and the one thing people are upset about is a guy does an Asian voice in it. Is John Michael Higgins does like he's married to a Japanese lady and she speaks total Japanese and he speaks to her like a Japanese person speaking broken English. It's hilarious.
Well, it's 1973, right? It's like
it's the 70s. It's
of
the
that
Valley
era.
in the 70s.
Yeah,
That's what I told her. Yeah. I told Larry. I was like, I totally buy that in the 70s there was a guy married to a Japanese chick who spoke like that because he thought it was okay.
Oh, of course. I mean, I want to see it though.
But the plot of the movie is statutory rape, and people are like, this Asian stereotype is unacceptable. God, she falls in love with a 15-year-old.
Yeah, exactly. That's a problem. That's problematic. Yeah, that's problematic.
Being racist is not against the law.
Yeah, it's
as much as people would want you to think it is.
Well, in certain contexts, it is. If you are denying someone's housing,
crime is not. That's more than racism.
Yeah, exactly. It's not just doing a voice. Yeah, God. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I want to see it though. I want to see Licorice Pizza. I'm going to check it out for sure. Matrix, Matrix was the thing that bothered me about Matrix is it became this weird like manifesto for people whose political opinions weren't very well developed.
Oh, it created blue pill and red pill.
Man, what are you going to do? Again, when you do red pill, what is that again? Red pill is when you decide to become like you're going to maintain the lie.
Red pill is when you're gonna live in the Matrix.
And then the blue pill is I want to actually see the world.
You want to see the world for what it is.
But again, the plot line is that it was them trying to come to terms with the fact that they were trans. That they were sort of transgender, correct? That's what they say.
That's why the female has short hair.
She was this was her high water mark. Is she in the latest one?
Yep, they bring her back. And it's easy to, even though she dies. I mean, it's the Matrix. I bet you she's like a hologram or something like that.
Yeah, well, the second and third ones of these are just befuddled disasters. They are just
because the first one it's a closed story. The first one is like a closed story.
Yeah,
like the first one ends with finality.
Yeah.
So for the second and third one, they had to create like a new story.
Yeah, exactly. When they're all at some rave.
Well, no, they create and they have to go after the architect of the Matrix. It's like the guy who created the Matrix is running amok or something like that.
We were talking about a rave earlier with Enemy of the State. I can say this.
Never been to one.
I never went to one. And that was like...
I always wanted to. I'm not against a rave.
That was... Well, this is, something, Keith, maybe this is something we have in common. We're not cool.
James Bailey likes the Chinese restaurant part of A Christmas Story. He blames the icicle on his eye. Okay, there he goes. Yeah, he blames a falling icicle.
Okay. Okay, good. I'm glad we needed to get that cleared up.
So the movie actually ends with him asleep, like excited that it's Christmas, and he's sleeping with his rifle, his little BB gun.
God, don't you just love having a gun?
The dad does
a BB gun.
The dad does the classic fucking shit dad thing where like Ralphie opens all his Christmas presents and he doesn't get what he wanted, and then the dad goes, "What's that over there?"
And he's
What's that behind
and
the
they focus in on it like,
yeah.
Oh, Dad! Like he's all happy
because the mom didn't want him to get it.
I'm glad I'll never see it.
He goes, the part used to scare the shit out. Oh, when you see his mouth glued.
Well, isn't there when he licks a metal pole that's frozen? That I remember someone doing that when I was in the 4th grade. I never did that. I wasn't that stupid. I was naive and gullible and foolish. Everyone looks so young when I look at this. That dude who was in Lord of the Rings.
Oh, yeah, he's so thin. Even in Lord of the Rings. Like, you think, when you watch Lord of the Rings, you're like, what a frail old man. And then you watch this, and you're like, oh, no, he was fat in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Mr. Anderson.
You believe that guy's Liv Tyler's dad or what?
I'm channeling my outer Mitch McConnell. I want my goiter chin to go into my throat during a severe case of sleep apnea and choke me to death. The original sin was dealt with the election.
See, I got my black hands. My hands are black because I touch hell occasionally. I reach down.
Well, when Lucifer asked me what laws should not be passed and what should be passed.
He talks like his chin is going to fall off.
Oh, God.
I stand here before you. I can't really move my lower jaw because it'll fall off.
Because I used to dip so much Copenhagen back in the 60s and 70s and 80s that I have a fake jaw right now. Soon I'll look like Roger Ebert. Oh, I can't stand it.
So we had some TV deaths.
We had some death.
We did have some death.
The Grim Reaper's sickle is sharp. Series of 3. We had John Madden. We had Betty White and a lesser-known Dan Reeves, former Denver Bronco coach.
No way, he died?
Oh, he died.
He talked like Mitch McConnell.
Oh, absolutely.
I got to the Denver Broncos. Yep. John Elway was a hell of a quarterback there. We put him in we put him in a cornfield.
Now, is this Coward?
I put him down in a cornfield one day. I used to grow corn on the practice field. Just to put John Elway out there.
Because I was inspired by Post. I wanted to sell cereal.
He threw that football. You say a football?
Yeah, Dan Reeves died. He died a couple days ago.
Of what? COVID? Did he have COVID?
I think that he died of assholism. No, he
died of never winning a Super Bowl.
I know he had a bad ticker. Well, he was an assistant coach, and he also played. I want to say he played on the 71 Cowboy team. He and Ditka were good friends, because Ditka and Reeves both played for the Cowboys. Ditka at the end of his career, and they both coached in the Cowboys. Ditka coached special teams, and I think Reeves was the offensive coordinator at the end of his career, then got hired by the Broncos in 81.
That's insane that, you watch a game that Dan Reeves coached now, and like Elway was good, but the offense doesn't look like a super dynamic.
Oh, dude.
But at the time, he was like
stiff.
an offensive genius,
No,
wasn't he?
no,
But was he an offensive guy, quote unquote?
In theory, I guess he was, but he was. I mean, he was painfully conservative.
We draft
painfully conservative.
Here's what we do: we draft a black running back.
Hand him the ball.
You put him in a field of straw, and you just have him run through that field of straw. And he kick up that dirt. It looks like a movie, man.
But he was like the 77 Cowboys who won the Super Bowl. Ditka and Reeves were both assistant coaches on that team. So if you ever look at old highlights, I got to admit it, I love watching highlights of mid-70s Cowboy games because you'll see Ditka on the sidelines, gallivanting around.
Exactly the same with his mustache.
He has a mustache, but he had a man perm. He had a perm. And like for years he had a perm, which was like, there was this weird phase.
Anytime he fucking talks shit about any race or political statement, you'd be like, you had a perm. You used to have a perm.
He's got rotten politics. Ditka's got
he's 80 years old.
Rotten politics.
He thinks he's still in the mud of like, football's the greatest thing ever. You get that football player, the greatest thing ever. You need to be grateful and just bow down to the machine, I bowed down to the machine. It gave me a heart attack. I bowed down to the machine. I ended up dying in the machine. I traded away all my draft picks for one guy.
Yeah, that was a bad move. I give him credit in that he actually testified at Congress for the older players like Doug Atkins, old Bears who literally live in a fucking... Like Chris Farley's character, they live literally like in a flatbed pickup truck down by the river, and like they played, 12 years in the league and made like $9,000 a year, and he had the quote of Hallis throws around nickels like manhole covers.
They live on a flatbed truck. They just park on the corner of a town and that's their signing.
That's it.
I'm signing autographs on the corner of 5th and Main.
How much? If 17 cents? Come on.
I just need one for a cup of coffee.
But he testified, Ditka testified at Congress saying, basically, I think it was also his way of turning the screws on the football union too. Is like, you guys got to cough up a little bit more money to give some money to these guys, which I kind of agree with. The league should also cough up some money too, and frankly, it should be most of it because it's a multi-billion-dollar industry.
So here we go. Do you want to watch? So Betty White died. That was one of the big TV deaths.
Correct.
Was Betty White, and you had Andy Cohen and Anderson Cooper.
Do they make out in this? Do they tongue kiss?
They want to.
I know.
But it is watershed. You can cuss, but I don't know if they'll let homosexuality actually
occur. Like
on a news network. This is news, by the way.
Well, it's obvious. Okay, if they were a couple, we all know who the top and who the bottom would be. Correct.
Oh, Cohen's fucking rowing that boat. 100%.
So he's the bottom, right?
Anderson Cooper is a dainty little priss.
Oh, you think he'd be the bottom?
He's not aggressive.
A dainty little priss.
He doesn't want to bruise his pelvis.
I just don't want to do that. You think Andy
the makeup lady doesn't want to put makeup on my pelvis anymore. So I bruise easy like a banana. I can't thrust anymore, Andy.
I would think that Andy Cohen would be the bottom and Cooper, because I always thought Cooper would be a little more.
It is about to be much more festive because we're going to raise our first glass of the night. But first, we need to pay tribute
first glass of the night
to the great Betty White, who passed away.
Let's listen to that.
God, I tell you what.
Listen to how he says first glass. He sounds hammered.
First glass of the night.
First glass of the night.
To the great Betty White.
My father, when I came out, slapped me. But by the way,
can I say something?
Sure.
I love Betty White.
Oh, I think she's funny.
Was she that great?
She's
or did we love her because she was an old bitch?
I mean, I think that's part of the appeal, but I think she was a very good comedic actress. I think she really was. She was good on Mary Tyler Moore. But I tell you one thing.
You know who gets no play? Is that timid girl, the wife of Ted Baxter on Mary Tyler Moore.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
People are just raping me all the time, and I don't know what to say or do.
She's on the Dean Martin roast that I've been binge watching. Yeah. She's actually funny. On these Dean Martin roasts, she has good lines.
Because she probably just comes up and... Spook.
Well, no,
just says a racial slur.
But she had very good digs on like a lot of the male egos. I was like, that's actually kind of funny with this very sort of innocent voice. She was really digging the male, and I was like, good for her.
Bob Hope sexually assaulted me backstage.
Well,
and then she just bows. She's a professional after all.
I will say this about Betty White. Okay, here's the thing about it.
I loved her, but I always think about that when people are like, the great Betty White. I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, I will say.
You liked her.
gay people love the Golden Girls.
You know, I didn't know that was Betty White at the time.
On
Mary Tyler
Moore.
Moore.
Absolutely. Gay men love the Golden Girls. It is a requirement. It is up there with I think honestly, I'm going to say this, and who am I to say this? I'm probably offending people right now. They might all of them. Uniform,
they like B. Arthur. Gay men like B. Arthur because
gay men love Golden
they see
Girls.
themselves in B. She's 7 feet tall. She can throw a spiral.
But I think Judy Garland versus the Golden Girls,
dude, there's this great moment. So he's pouring this fucking weird fucking German Buscow. They're drinking some weird tequila. And there's Anderson Cooper, you can tell, doesn't want. And he was just like, you keep pouring this. And Andy goes, you love it. And he's
really
just pouring it. Yeah.
God.
Not a lot of big New York
I bet you Cooper's, is he sober? Is Cooper sober?
No, they get trashed at the end.
Good for him. I like Anderson
He keeps
Cooper.
his composure, though. I mean, he fucking pretended to not be gay for 40 years. So
yeah.
But so he can probably, I guarantee you, he can pretend to not be drunk. He pretend to like women for a while.
And this is in honor of Betty White, a life.
Andy Cohen, I got a feeling, never pretended he liked women. He knew he liked boys. He was right out of the vagina.
He was
born
sashaying.
It was like, that was it. He knew.
He came out.
Good for him.
Why?
Here I am to save the day.
Number one, that's not all we're going to be drinking. I got more for you.
Oh, yeah. He runs the Bravo network.
Oh yeah, Bravo.
He's very
I like
rich.
Bravo.
He's very rich.
Oh, I believe it.
He could set those clothes on fire and just go buy new ones.
Yeah, exactly. Unlike us,
Okay. Well, I could set my clothes on fire and put new ones on, but I would lose that outfit. Like that would be sans the outfit.
Exactly. You'd be -1 on the clothing scale.
It would need to be in celebration. I would need to be celebrating the purchase of several new outfits.
I've been going through my clothing, getting rid of stuff.
He had to set his clothes on fire because he urinated on them after. He was
so
just pouring out of all the.
Is that his
orifices.
adopted daughter?
Little New Year baby.
He's wearing a bend-me-down.
A bend-me-down.
Those were Ben's PJs.
Almost all his clothes are bend-me-downs.
Yes.
Andy's son Ben.
Whoa, what do we got going on?
I don't
there?
know, man. Are we violating a law here right now? I don't.
Netflix had that documentary about pedophilia, so we're telling pedophilia jokes.
So I like Cooper's got that stylish winter goose. What was that Canadian goose jacket?
He looks like he's out there fucking regulating some fucking swarms of birds.
People just wear those winter coats now for a fashion sense because of climate change. It's 85 degrees,
and I think people see the Canadian thing and will, oh, this is Canadian goose, so. Eskimos wear that,
or indigenous. Yeah,
the indigenous people are wearing the skin of.
Is that Anderson and his partner?
Saber-toothed tigers.
Box. No,
yeah.
It was a decorative box. It was like a sterling silver antique.
It is an antique.
Huh? Oh, it was the two of them.
Okay. Oh, that was Andy. That was the two of them.
On my desk.
Wait, you have a.
Is anyone really even out for New Year's Day?
No, they were flooded. Here's what we could pull up too. So Andy Cohen shat all over fucking De Blasio.
Do you have any but Betty White though? Do you have? I feel like there's still a little more in there with Betty White. Yeah. I mean, again, I think she's a talented comedic actress, no doubt about it. I mean, she had good timing. I give her credit. I think she was, she's given like, oh, isn't it great? She's old and she's still funny, and there's a little bit of that sort of. But it's good natured. I'm not going to be cynical about that. I'm turning over a new leaf. Okay,
you're turning over.
I'm not going to try to be as cynical, which is going to be difficult for me. But whatever.
That's incredible because she put the first black tap dancer on her variety show and refused to remove him from her show when it went national and people in the South were like, "We're going to boycott this network if you don't take him off."
She had a
black tap dancer on her variety show.
Wow. And
she said, "Fuck you, I'm keeping him."
Yeah, that's cool.
Fuck you, he's deep dicking me.
That's what
is a huge pain.
Yeah.
And then her show got pulled, and they were like, "You're out of a job. You're blackballed. We're not doing."
Wow. Yeah. No, I mean, I give her credit. That's cool. Playboy After Dark, it wouldn't get shown in the South because it would show black and white people dancing together on a dance floor.
How black was it?
But they used to do that. They used to do that from Chicago, like Playboy After Dark in Chicago. Playboy at one time was deemed hip, and then it just became old. It did not quite evolve with the times. It was very much of the era, But it was very
Don't go on a rant.
Victory lap dance. After 4 years of the crappiest term as the mayor of New York.
Here we go.
Really?
Advance.
Wow. De Blasio, he's slamming De Blasio.
Let me tell you something.
He's hammered.
Oh, please. Tell us something, Andy.
Let me tell you something. That's like when you just met one of your your girlfriend's friends.
Yeah.
And you were like making fun of them all night, and they're holding it in. They're finally holding it in, and then you say one thing, and then you finally get unleashed with this.
Advance.
Let me tell you something.
Oh, please. Tell us something, Andy.
Watching Mayor de Blasio
Don't go on a rant.
do his
Don't go on a rant.
victory lap dance after 4 years of the crappiest term as the mayor of New York.
Number one poo-poo head.
I mean,
you were the biggest doo-doo face of all time.
Look at the hand he was dealt.
Made my dick soft. You're not even hot.
It's also
at least Rudy was fuckable. Everybody's like, what?
Exactly.
I wanted to fuck Rudy Giuliani.
Oh God, yeah. El Duce. El Duce.
The way he stuck his dick in the mafia made me horny.
It is. I mean, whatever. It's like De Blasio was dealt a bad hand. This is a global pandemic.
He's also a dipshit. He fucking lies. He says his favorite band is The Clash, and then they're like, "What's your favorite album?" And he names the most famous album.
Probably the double album, Play London Calling.
Yeah,
or something.
That's got some wonderful
Their first
hits
album. Their first album is raw. Santa Anita's a good album too.
Can agree on is what a horrible mayor he has been.
Wow.
So. Sayonara, sucker.
Wow.
2022.
Sucker.
He's a
new year.
I don't like him.
What?
I don't like
He's
this guy.
pissed drunk.
I don't like him.
He's letting his emotions get the best.
I'm on film, and I'm gonna get drunk.
So you like Bill de Blasio?
I'm not saying I like him. I think there's probably some flaws in there, but listen, a lot of people have been dealt whatever.
I'm going to be standing right here next year.
I'm going to be blunt here. I'm going to say something.
Be looking at dancing.
I don't
holding him back.
I've said this before, and I'm going to go on a limb here. I don't like Donald Trump. Perhaps that's clear.
Well, yeah.
Even with him, this whole pandemic, now he handled it god awful, obviously.
Created the vaccine.
But I'm sure he was on the phone.
Well,
so how do you?
But Biden ain't doing shit either.
But with the,
it's not like the Democrats were in the labs wearing the coats.
I was just with his response to it. Obviously, was not good. But in some fairness to him,
what if
no one knew what to do?
What if
they were blown away by it? They got blown away.
What if the good old days?
Yeah.
An actual Nazi created the vaccine.
Well,
Nazis created everything good. NASA, the BMW,
the Bavarian Motor Works. Yeah. No, Nazis didn't create all the good things. They did not. I have to disagree with the words Nazi and creating good things.
They created. I'm joking.
I know.
Don't be a pussy on me.
But I just want people to realize
there's one
that,
person watching. We're not getting canceled.
That's true. So no, go ahead, man. Go ahead. You keep going with your Nazi thing, man. So, but I find him annoying.
Nazis did create NASA, by the way.
Oh, they certainly. I mean, a lot of their scientists.
Nazis created the space program.
Yep. Well, they certainly were key to the fundamental early days of development of it. No doubt about rocket technology.
As the city comes apart.
Nazis created NASA.
Eric Adams is being.
Is that Robin Quivers?
Yeah.
The
one time Howard Stern works.
Yeah. Wow. So Betty White, and then also the Grim Reaper, John Madden.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he lasted this long because he was a man of size. We'll say it that way. And I got a feeling John Madden used to like to eat Ruffles.
You remember
chips.
prime John Madden?
Oh, I remember him being the coach of the Raiders. I detested John Madden.
Really? I always thought he was kind of like a lovable guy.
Oh no, I liked him when he became the announcer. It became entertaining and it was fun, and you enjoyed listening to him.
He had no, you had no stake in the game.
But when
because Willie Brown, the Raiders, he beat the Raiders in the Super Bowl.
Well, when they beat the Vikings,
yeah,
and then the Vikings played them both in '77 and '78 on the road in Oakland. They got smoked in '77, and then they lost a close game in '78, and I And that just codified my hatred of the Oakland Raiders. They had beaten the Vikings in the Super Bowl and then beaten them 2 more years. Get one game in Minnesota. The Vikings didn't beat the Raiders, in my conscious awareness, until 1987, the year you were born. They lost them. They were 0-5 against the Raiders. They got smoked by the Raiders every time they played them.
And then just to clarify, James Bailey says it's me. I'm the one person watching. He is.
So I didn't like him. So those early days, at the same time, I actually kind of have a more respect for the Raiders than I used to. But anyway, as an announcer, he was great. I love John Madden as an announcer. I never played the video game. I never played it. I
only know him through the video game, really.
Yeah, exactly.
And I kind of recognized him as an
announcer.
Yeah, but that was because of the video game.
Oh, yeah.
John Madden didn't really do Bears games. It was like Kevin Harlan on Fox.
Yeah, well, it's because the Bears weren't consistently
good
like
for
that
good
era.
games, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the Bears. There's Robinson doing his,
Who's that? Oh, yeah. He plays every part in this, by the way.
I want to see who that woman is, because if I know her.
Who, the big black girl?
Yeah, because
I think she read your pilot.
No, I think that maybe I wonder if I would have dated her at one time. There was a woman anyway.
A woman of color that you think is fat now. You're like, whoa.
Yeah, it's a long story. I don't want to go into it. Is this whatchamacallit, that train show that you guys talk about?
Yeah, that train show.
What's it? Is it?
When this war comes,
it's like Hunger Games on the railroad.
No, that show's good. You don't have to. That's not.
I heard
like
it's actually good.
Yeah,
I've heard it's decent. I mean, it's decent. Well done. It's not La Brea.
It was a movie that they just made into a TV show. All the world's population is on a train now because the world is frozen over. And the front of the train is where the rich people are. The back of the train is where all the poor people are. And the movie/show is about the poor people in the back overthrowing the train and making their way to the front.
Well, you have to understand that's a fantasy. Is I think what they call that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's a fantasy.
What would you like it to be? Where they die in 10 minutes?
No, I think that'd be attention to. I don't know. I'd have to watch the show to really give it a intelligent criticism.
That's my issue with not even you, but people that don't like fantasy stuff like that. Like, oh yeah, that's really realistic.
I know.
And then you're like, well, what do you want to watch?
I know.
I want to watch a guy go to work and then come home and then kiss his wife and everything
and
in
have
his
missionary
life is
sex 3 times a week.
Realistic. Nothing fun ever happens to him because it's unbelievable. Fun is fake.
God, it's not that bad. This is like you. This is like me when I do my voice about Instagram. Oh, I got my followers on Instagram. We're gonna do all the hits, Keith. All the hits. Well,
I've never seen this one.
Oh, is this? Oh, this is.
It's Lawrence Fishburne. That's him being happy that.
Oh yeah,
my daughter's not in porn yet.
Exactly. Yes. He was a little skinnier then. Fishburne's hadn't put the weight on. Here we go. Here's a Madden commercial.
the finest ingredients.
Yeah, I mean, I remember all
Let
these.
all that great beer taste come through for guys like you and me. The taste that's
Again,
made
he had
light
an
beer from
everyman
Miller,
quality.
America's favorite light beer.
He just fucking breaks that bottle and glasses somebody with it.
Right in the gets him the jugular.
Hey, boom.
Well, him running through like this was his big thing. I think he's is it LC Greenwood?
Hey, what's up, John Blood?
That's LC Greenwood. Ooh, look at LC.
You're a big black guy. I rip a can in half.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I think he's like the wealthiest ex-football player.
It's another one.
His net worth, because I think he had this one. Yeah, let's watch these.
Can I do the Kool-Aid thing where they go through a wall? Exactly. I really like Kool-Aid.
Oh, dude, he did it. This was his thing. You knew that. This was his thing.
Popping through a wall.
Oh, he did. This was his hook. And he'd go through it like a paper wall too. Yeah, no, we got to watch these. This was his gag.
Pop in at my favorite hangout and have one with the guys. While the whole gang.
He looks like the Prime Minister of England.
It's Boris Johnson.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, he's.
I coached the Oakland Raiders in Los Angeles.
It's so bizarre. It's so bizarre watching him because when he was a coach for the Raiders, he was the youngest coach in the NFL when he was hired. I think he was 33 years old. When he left the Raiders, I think 78 was his last year. And so he would have been like, 44 years old. So younger than me. And I thought he looked like such an old man when I was a kid. Like, God, he's just this old man. And they all look younger than me now. It's crazy. But yeah, he did Miller Lite was his main. He made a lot of money on Miller Lite. But also, I think he was worth his net worth. I have a guess here. Let's look it up. I think he was worth like $400 million when he died. Look it up and see. But I think he was worth maybe even more. He and Roger Staubach are like the wealthiest.
You say when he died like it wasn't yesterday.
Well, yeah. But I think he exactly. I think he's. I could be lowballing it. I want to say $400 million. Staubach is worth about that much too. Staubach made a bunch of money in real estate, ton of money in real estate. What was his net worth? Yeah,
$200 million in 2021. According to Celebrity Net Worth, but Celebrity Net Worth is like wrong a lot.
Yeah.
So who knows? We'll
how
say
about,
you're
how
right.
about let's have a list of NFL ex-NFL players, wealthiest ex-NFL players. You know, because I think it's Staubach's going to be in there. Joe Montana is worth a decent amount of money too. Madden was in there because Madden had some video game money. I think he got a chunk of that money because he used his name.
Do you want the 12 richest NFL players in the world?
Yeah, I guess because
this is current probably.
Well, this is also probably players. I mean guys who aren't necessarily playing.
I don't know if anybody's made the list you want.
yeah, you're right. It might be.
Let me see.
I wonder who that. It's probably Brady has got to be in there now. I mean, guys who are still playing, probably Brady.
Who is the richest retired NFL player?
Yeah, I want to say Roger Staubach.
This is how deep it went. Sports/net.org tackled this one.
Okay, is that just some generic site?
That's when they can't afford regular sportsnet.org.
Okay, let's see.
All right, Brett Favre number 1. They don't know, but he's number 1. Oh
really?
no, he isn't number 1, but they don't know.
Okay.
John Elway 145, Tom Brady 180, Steve Young 200, Peyton Manning 200, Madden 200.
Steve Young is worth $200 million.
His grandpa is Brigham Young.
Well, his great. Yeah, I know that. But I mean, I think he was a pretty wealthy attorney. Who else is in there? I'm sorry, who John Madden had in there too?
Yes,
and then who's
Peyton Manning. Al Davis, $500 million.
Wow.
Staubach is worth $600 million.
Yeah, I think Staubach was.
What did he buy a chain of car washes?
No, what he did in the offseason.
And that car wash is now Blockbuster Video.
What? No, what it was is he in the offseason, back when you used to have 2 jobs, you couldn't just make a living off being a football player. He sold real estate in the offseason in the early 70s in Dallas, and of course he had a name. People wanted to buy their home from him. He developed a real estate development company that he sold like in 2007, right before the crash. He sold it and made hundreds of millions of dollars. Like he completely timed it at the right time. So he made more money. I mean, his football salary probably total.
Yeah, he probably made fucking $5 million total.
Honestly, I bet you he made like $2.5 million max. He played in an era when guys made like $25,000 a year and shit, and he was a good player.
So the top 10 poorest owners, they only list 4. Mark Davis 500, Mike Brown 925.
Oh, for the Bengals.
Yeah, Pat Bowlen is worth $1 billion.
Oh, for the
and Art
Broncos?
Rooney is worth 1.2.
Oh, for them. Those are the poorest ones.
Yeah.
Those are the poorest ones. That's what a scam the NFL is.
Man, look at all this shit. Who went broke? Curtis Jackson, net worth $30 million. Oh, this is all different shit. Lena Headey went broke. This is a big money list.
Yeah.
All right.
You got to fuck up, man. When you make that much money, you did not know how to handle your cash. You did not know how to. I mean, you made some unwise decisions.
So, do you want to watch Regina King watch Andy Cohen be drunk, or do you want to take a break?
Let's we talked about Matt. How about a little more on? Well, yeah, let's take a break. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, let's do that.
What era commercials are you? If you want to do all Madden commercials?
Yeah, I think that's a good little touch.
See if I can find a good loop.
There's got to be a good 7 or 8 commercials.
Let's see. No.
There's some, I mean, or just, watch that. Madden did a bunch of Miller Lite. He also did like a Ace True Hardware. He was a salesman, no doubt about that. This is what it is when you're going through gender identity issues. You're actually tapped into an embryo that taps you into a system, and
I'm just gonna do commercials from '85 because I'm sure they'll pop up. Let's say we'll be back in 10 minutes here.
I remember this. Yeah, this actually looks slightly dated now. which is crazy.
Oh yeah, I mean the
because it was so
special effects were not nailed down.
God, they were just. I mean, it was so cutting edge when this movie came out. I didn't really like. I thought it was okay. I wasn't a huge Matrix fan though. I didn't think it was great. I don't know. I didn't think it was bad, but. So is this El DeBarge? Oh, it's Burger King. Big shock.
Taco Bell.
Oh, it's Burger King. Right?
I think they throw Taco Bell in there.
Yeah, because you see that.
Oh yeah, Burger King Corporation. All right, we'll be back, guys.
Yep.
See you after the break.
Absolutely.
Presents a musical message to Herb.
Come on now, Herbert, don't be shy. You're gonna love plain broiling when you give it a try. It ain't number one, it's what's happening. Cause what plain broiling does is lock the flavor in. So wherever you hide, come on, show me your face and take a plain brown burger, a plain brown burger. You're gonna love the taste. Starburst fruit juice, a burst of refreshing fruit flavor for you. Tastes like mouth-watering orange, scrumptious strawberry too. Luscious lemon, tangy cherry, sunshine flavors all strawberry too. Right into a Starburst fruit juice, a burst of refreshing fruit flavor for you.
Naturally and artificially flavored.
You want to hear Chicago's hottest music? Catch all the hits on B96.
You feel the power of love. We don't need another hero.
Nobody plays more music than B96. WBBM FM.
What's happening out there? He's winning. I see 3 of them out there. Get the one in the middle. Right. Hit the one in the middle.
It's the Italian Stallion versus a Russian fighting machine when Sylvester Stallone returns as Rocky Balboa in Rocky IV.
Rocky IV is one of 4 new movies we'll be reviewing this week on At the Movies, the movie review program.
Saturday night at 5 here on Channel 9.
Kick off your holiday shopping, 8 a.m. this Friday and Saturday at Sears. You'll find fashions galore.
Half price.
For the whole family. Like these plaid flannel shirts for men.
Half price.
Just $6.49. For mom, classic crew necks in a variety of colors.
Half price.
Only $6.99. For these little girls, Winnie the Pooh pinafore dresses.
Half price.
Only $14.99. Score savings like these and more this Friday and Saturday.
This won't be your life.
Starting 8 a.m.
At Sears.
Herb, no matter what you decide, you're still our little boy.
Grow up, Herb. With the help of Herb's parents, Burger King now appeals to Herb, the one man who's never tasted a Burger King burger. Herb, this is how great burgers are made. Flame-broiled, not fried.
Aren't you hungry for Burger King?
Of course you are. Herb, do what's good for you. Come to Burger King.
There's a word for someone who doesn't do what's good for them.
The word is Herb, Mother.
Mark never gave vampires much thought.
Hello, tall, dark, and handsome.
Until he became one.
Oh, wow, I love your outfits.
I'm not wearing a costume. Now he's losing his girl.
It's like you're not the Mark I thought I knew. You look like Jerry Lewis.
His customers.
Get out of here!
And his mind.
I don't want to be a vampire. I'm a day person.
Nothing is sacred in a tasty comedy.
Can't go on forever. I gotta go to college.
Once Bitten, rated PG-13. Now playing at a theater near you. Check local listings.
The Lego system starts here with the curiosity of a preschooler and the big blocks of a Duplo building set. And as imaginations grow, so does the Lego system, because most every block fits every other block from every Duplo and Lego set we ever made. From preschool on up, our toys play on and on. Lego and Duplo building sets, the toys you grow up with.
I want my block back.
Tim Hirschner of Cincinnati loves his Honda Civic wagon because he can fill it up with everything he needs to fill up his hot air balloon and still have room for the balloon. The Civic, it's a lot bigger than it looks.
Come on, don't hold a grudge. I didn't know that Alpo beef-flavored dinner cost the same as those other dry dog foods. I never even looked. I mean, who would have thought that Alpo, the one with more meat protein than 10 pounds of sirloin, cost the same as those others? Tell you what, you forgive me, and I'll forget about what you did to my shoes, huh?
Alpo beef-flavored dinner. Real meat protein at a really good price.
Doug Masters, raised on an airbase, born to fly.
Doug, it's your dad. He's been shot down.
You know he ain't got a chance. Chappie Sinclair, the only man who can help Doug save his father's life. The Americans must die. The rescue the government can't risk. They will.
They picked us up on radar.
Too late for them now. Louis Gossett Jr., Jason Gitrick, Iron Eagle, rated PG-13. Starts Friday at a theater near you.
Real cheese so dear to me, cooks up deliciously, baked in lasagna, perfect on pasta, melted atop my veal, primo on any meal, pizza, gnocchi and cannoli, so good with real cheese.
Make your meal sing with real cheese.
Is it really possible to suffer cold symptoms in space? You bet it is. It happened to me on Apollo 7, and it could happen on the new space shuttles, too. That's why all manned U.S. space flights carry Actifed. Even in space, Actifed relieves a stuffy nose and sinuses, runny nose and sneezing. But you don't have to travel into space to get full-strength Actifed. It's available without a prescription, right here on Earth. Actifed, the cold tablet most recommended by doctors. Now in capsules and 12-hour capsules.
Bill Cosby, Diana Ross, Eddie Murphy, Lionel Richie, Stevie Wonder, all scheduled to perform on stage in a spectacular entertainment tribute Monday.
No matter how you dress up a burger deal, it's still just a burger and fries. Introducing the Grande Meal Deal from Taco Bell. It's a real meal. 2 tantalizing entrees, a medium drink, and dessert, all for $2.89. Choose from 3 delicious combinations. After all, which would you rather have? More exciting burger box or more exciting food? Grande Meal Deals now at Taco Bell.
Congratulations to the Bears from Channel 5, your exclusive Super Bowl station.
This is the NBC Television Network.
Jack Dundee married the boss's daughter.
10 years ago, I gave you a job so she wouldn't be married to a bum.
He became a pillar of society.
You're a low-life, blackmailing squid.
I will not even dignify that with a reply.
But there was one mistake he could never live down.
You dropped the ball.
So now he's living it over.
I am throwing down the gauntlet. Ow!
What do I do now? Be cool. Be what?
The Best of Times, rated PG-13.
Starts Friday, January 31st at Select Theater.
This machine makes metal casings and headaches. The ones I take Anacin for.
Anacin, 23% more medicine than regular pain relievers.
More medicine, no more headache.
Anacin, more medicine.
Try it. Feel the difference between Denerex and regular Head & Shoulders. Denerex tingles. Tells me it's doing more.
Both have dandruff medicine, but Denerex adds an extra anti-itch medicine and conditioner, too.
Goodbye, Head & Shoulders. Hello, Denerex.
Jim's dairy business is twice the size it used to be.
Jim's twice the size he used to be.
He's got stores statewide, and he got an IBM computer to tie them all together.
IBM makes computers that know about the dairy business?
IBM makes lots of different computers for any kind of business, and a lot of different software for marketing, billing, that kind of stuff. The software helps the computer to help Jim run his dairy business.
Jim needs all the help he can get.
He needs software for inventory, sales forecasts. It can even tell him how much milk will be
Gonna load up some more commercials.
Yeah, but is anyone telling the cows?
One thing's for sure, his IBM computers and software made his job a lot easier.
Going to 1989 here.
35 to 70% savings.
Paesel's podcast.
Factory owned. Factory direct. Designer labels.
brands of distinction. 35 to 70% off. Excellent selections, uncompromising value, a genuine factory store. That is the Mill Outlet.
Double beef, topped with double cheese. Order 2 doubles with regular fries and your soft drinks free. Double beef, topped with double cheese. Order 2 doubles with regular fries and your soft drinks free.
Buy 2 White Castle double cheeseburgers or 2 White Castle double hamburgers with fries and get a 20-ounce soft drink free. But hurry, the special offer ends soon.
Order 2 doubles with regular fries and your soft drinks free.
Top quality.
Reliability.
Satisfaction guarantee.
A bigger selection.
The prices are fantastic.
More friendly brand names. More for less money.
No matter where you go, your credit card is good.
I could come anytime, every day. Much lower and reasonable and good value.
Credit, service, trust, quality, guarantees, brand names, and great low prices every single day. It's what we mean when we say at Sears, you get your money's worth and a whole lot more.
My grandfather, Norman Rockwell, captured the spirit of the American family. Oldsmobile has its eye on a new generation, and our 88 Royale fits right into the picture.
An honest American value with a tradition of comfort. A modern 3800 V6 engine and front-wheel drive.
For today's American family, the 88 Royale is state-of-the-art.
This is the new generation of
Orville Redenbacher and his grandson, Gary.
Well, popcorn is a fun item. Now, since we got the microwave flavors, it's made it much more interesting.
It seems only right to flavor it with real ingredients.
People wanted good, substantial flavors. Sour cream and onion, the cheddar cheese, nacho, the caramel.
I wouldn't think of eating anything else other than Grandpa's popcorn with real ingredients.
And if you ever thought of eating anything else, you'd be disinherited anyway, so...
Close up on the eyes.
Professional models demanded CoverGirl Professional Mascara. The curved brush colors every lash. The professional formula lasts without smudging.
Beautiful. America's look is CoverGirl.
There are some parts of our Burger King Cheeseburger Deluxe McDonald's doesn't want you to notice. Like it's flame broiled and juicy, with crisp lettuce and red ripe tomato. No wonder McDonald's hates the Burger King Cheeseburger Deluxe. No wonder you're gonna love it.
Having a baby at 40 was a big thrill. Losing the weight, that was tough. That's why I went to Diet Center. They helped me to lose weight by eating real food. It's a diet that fits into my busy lifestyle. And they didn't try to make me buy anything that I didn't want or need. They were just there for me every day, giving me lots of attention. You know, the star treatment. That's how they treat everyone who walks through the door. Call Diet Center. You'll feel the difference.
In a perfect world, money would grow on trees, so you'd buy any car you wanted. But this is the real world, where there are no free lunches and no free rides. A world where a Ford Festiva for only $59.62 could go a long way towards balancing your budget. And the 660 powertrain warranty helps protect your peace of mind. Ford Festiva, a real car for the real world.
Get 4.9% financing or up to $400 cash bonus on 89 Ford Festiva.
Oh, I've been talking about for like 2 months.
And a big meal, and Coach Raleigh Massimino feels worse than he looks. So he reaches for Rolaids. For millions, nothing works better for acid indigestion. So at least Raleigh feels better. Relief, you know how to spell it.
Hey, we're back.
Relief.
Everybody,
Let's sing a show
official.
tune.
Portland is a long way from LA. Second half is you got my fucked up hair.
Exactly. Hold on, let me just do this here.
I wanted to do all John Madden commercials, but to no fucking avail. But we're back here watching TV. I got TV League news and standings updated.
If you don't mind, with that in mind,
what?
Can we just do a little quick check-in to see the score of how bad the Vikings are losing?
For how bad the Vikings are losing?
I'm gonna guess. 27-0.
27-0?
Yeah, because they were going to 6-0.
I'm gonna go 17-6.
No, they haven't scored. Vikings have not scored yet.
We got a commercial.
It's okay.
We'll do a commercial topic.
But you know, I these predictions, I'm usually wrong on them anyway. So it's like, you know,
So Jeff Garlin got fired from Goldberg's. That's a TV thing that happened.
So he basically got essentially canceled, or
yeah, but I guess he was being investigated by HR for 3 years. So who the fuck knows what he was doing on that set? 3 years.
He was very much. Again, he started doing stand-up comedy in Chicago in the mid '80s, and I remember. I guess from the very beginning, he was a totally like a good climber. Like he knew who to talk with, who were the right people to sort of communicate with, as opposed to my stupid ass.
He did a one-man show about eating cheese, so he knew the right people, apparently.
Exactly. And, what an interesting topic to go into. I mean,
did you see it?
Of course not. I would never watch that garbage,
So apparently he talks about pussy, eating puss and shit. Like that was the big complaint, is he's vulgar between takes. But those are my jokes. It's my bits. Here's what happened. I was doing a bit, just jiggling my finger in there,
and
doing a carrot.
Whoa! Look at that score. Ooh,
30-3.
The ass whooping. Yes,
10 per quarter.
It's over. The Zimmer era's over after 8 years. It's finally over. God, and get rid of the GM too. Get rid of the GM.
Yeah, bring it. The Bears want him, apparently.
Oh, you don't want him. You don't want him,
I
Keith.
Don't. His name was bandied about of like the Bears need to look into Spielman.
Oh, no, he's painfully mediocre. Painfully mediocre. He occasionally hits on some players, but I mean, Zimmer is done, and it's over.
Oh, no.
Don't take it out. Don't there you go.
Oh, look at him. He's fucking running through.
That is the guy they got.
The over the head cam makes it look like they're fucking flying like a gazelle.
I actually like that perspective,
He is the Vikings Walter Payton Man of the Year nominee. His raised the bar.
They shouldn't give a Walter Payton award to everybody.
Well, I think they have each team nominates someone and then one player is taken every year. That's what I see.
Well, really?
Yeah.
I thought it was like one, like every team had their due.
No.
I think it's
I think it's a nominee.
They're able to provide them with
they are.
Opportunity.
This is it. This is the end of the era. Zimmer was 6-8-1 against the Pack, which is actually okay. It's probably a better record than the Lions.
That'll be the reason
Bears.
they keep him. He didn't have that much. There were reasons.
Why look at that, just slow arm action. Thielen broke his foot. I mean, they are such a bad football team. Such a disappointing season. I expected them to go to the playoffs this year, and it didn't happen because they're not good.
I thought this was going to be an episode of Taxi. I'm channel surfing. This is probably...
That's cool. Yeah, get off that crap.
This is probably the Queen Latifah movie.
How about this? Is there a Hallmark movie?
There's always a Hallmark movie.
Okay. Let's, again, and I always botch this up too. Let's get to that. See what it is.
We got one ending in 20 minutes.
You know it's got to be holiday themed.
Where Your Heart Belongs. Oh, this one is laying the ham in there.
Ugh. Isn't he just handsome?
Look at that diner. What is this, Riverdale?
They could do surgery. They could do surgery at the countertops.
The diner has to be colorful and nothing needs to match.
Yeah. It's odd. It's the lighting in this. I mean, doing the lighting in the set of a Hallmark, I think your eyes would be blinded because it's so...
Well, the lighting, they just go into whatever building and they flick the fucking house lights on and then they set up their cameras.
Who cares what the shadows are? It's just so bright.
Sean Mannion former Ram quarterback, played for the fucking Vikings.
Oh, yeah, he's your backup. I mean,
see, again, they could have let the kid go. That's when fucking who's the rookie that they got?
Well, I mean, put Mond in there.
Put Mond in there.
Yeah, have him. I thought
let him get his ass beat.
Well, just give him a chance to see what he's got. It's
put
the end
Mond
of the
in there
season.
to get his first NFL sack.
And his first NFL pick 6. It's just. God, this is.
I'm gonna try and nail it off the Hallmark title. So it's called Where Your Heart Belongs.
Okay.
I think she is questioning. She's can move either to a big city or stay in her small town. I don't know if it's for a job. But I'm guessing it's something along those lines.
She obviously is attracted to him. She, by the way, she looks like a mite. She looks like a pixie. She's literally 4'8". Janine Garofalo.
What brought her to this diner, though?
So there's a tension there, right? There's a tension between them, correct?
Oh, absolutely. She's leaving him there with cheese fries.
What's the name of it again? Where the Heart Belongs.
Where the Heart Belongs.
So she obviously actually likes this guy. But there's a certain thing about him that's irritating.
Well, and there's another option out there because she has to figure out where does my heart belong.
Do you see concentrating. I have my fingers on my frontal lobe.
You look like that Carson character, the Great Svaguli or whatever the fuck his name was. I didn't get that.
Capricorn
I still don't get that fucking bit.
Yeah, he's supposed to be like a mind. I guess
he's supposed to predict what the answer is, but then the question is the joke that the question has that he's wrong all the time.
I think it's that a little bit.
That's not funny.
And I think it's.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Johnny Carson stinks.
You heard it first, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, no,
I was just the original one.
Yeah.
The first one, nobody, but then immediately several people were better. Chevy fucking Chase
I
was
actually,
a better talk show host.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I watched an old Carson from like 73, and watching it through the modern lens. It was so loose. It was so not like it wasn't a tight production. I was like, what? It was jarring. It's like camera stuff was kind of jiggling, and it just didn't look good.
Joan Rivers' bat-like vagina almost overtook this whole studio. I had to take her off.
He never spoke to her after she did Fox.
Real
she did
petty
Fox.
stuff.
Yeah,
petty guy.
I guess he could be a real dick.
Well, yeah, his wife took him for all his moolah.
Well, I think he had
his moolah.
I think he was married 6 times. Something's going on. You got some mommy issues if you're getting married 6 times, right?
So you want to see what this movie's about or what?
Okay. Yeah, I was doing it. I think I trust you more than me on this. I'm always bad at this.
I mean, we're wrong. We're both terrible at it.
And we should be better.
We know one plot. And we try and figure out
and
different
fit
ways
it into it. We have the round ball and put it in that square hole. No, it's this. It's this. It's a tension of big city versus small town.
James Bailey says Johnny Carson is white bread.
Oh yeah, but
it goes with everything though. Bologna.
You like
that's
it?
Jay
Dip gravy in it. Is this like? I don't know who that is. It looks like a bit of what's her face?
Right.
Hannah Montana.
When a marketing executive returns home to help with her best friend's wedding, she learns the hard way that love and support from family and friends means more than she'd ever imagine. She had to join a fuck cult.
No,
my whole family's in a sex cult now.
No. Of course, Keith going exy right away. But it's definitely just so stressful.
I wonder if there's
when you're dealing with a wedding, it's so stressful.
And she definitely goes home and she has the perpetually pregnant ex-best friend.
Oh.
She shows up and she was just like...
She's on kid number 6?
Well, with number 2 on the way, things are really hectic here. And then the next scene, she's just like, well, with number 4 on the way...
It's just been
things
like 2
are
years.
Crazy.
I guarantee you're totally right.
The perpetually pregnant best friend.
Oh, that might be a little bit too risque, I think, for this.
She's a waitress, James Bailey says. No, executive. You stain her, this fucking ginger.
She works for she's an HR executive.
It's never an exact company, just a marketing executive.
That's what
Successful, biggest company on earth.
And I have one question. Let's read the plot again. Let's read it one more time. Because I have a point.
When a marketing let's go full info.
Okay. Yeah.
Get another sentence or two.
Ooh, this is good.
When a marketing executive returns home to help with her best friend's wedding, that's the perpetually pregnant one.
Help. I want to go to that word. But
who can plan a wedding when I got number 8 here brewing?
It's also, why do you have to get involved? Why is that attention?
She was probably asked. Jen Lilly? Mackenzie Sullivan?
Oh my God.
That's a long ass fucking name.
Yeah, no, Mackenzie Sullivan.
Mackenzie, Emily, Dawn, Jan, Sullivan.
Dylan, Chris. Okay, he's a love interest.
You never find out his last name.
He's just Dylan. And then
everyone else, that's the thing about a Hallmark movie, is only the lead character has a first and a last name.
Really?
Everyone else is just Olivia, Claire, Tristan.
I bet you're writing one of these scripts.
Look at these names. So Tristan is played by Nelson
Wong, I might add. So they check the box off. They have an actor of color.
And then you got fucking El Miro here, DJ
Hype. Ooh.
Oh, and there's no picture.
Right
so
here,
who
man.
knows what El Miro is?
I'm DJ Hype right now. Ooh, I'm doing God, it's so bad. It's so fucking bad. I hate it.
Well, here's Taking a Shot at Love. The next movie, sparks fly between a ballet instructor and a professional hockey player as she tries to help him recover from the same injury that sidelined her. What is this fucking the Nancy Kerrigan story?
God.
I was noising my shins and I met Marc-Andre Fleury in a bar.
I want to hear what her anxiety is. I bet you she's just
Okay, look.
want to hear it.
I'm just gonna come out and tell you.
This countertop
doesn't match with your counter.
This countertop is a hexagon,
cabinets.
and I wanted an octagon.
Oh God!
Power of attorney, he's just gonna take it from you.
That's what you think?
That's what you think?
Bug, Dylan has been working like a mule to drag this farm into the
He's been working like a Mexican guy.
that we've been exploiting for 6 years.
I call them mules.
No, honey. He went to the bank to shoulder some of the debt to get them off my back.
They're clearly
did that?
I love these. They're in some millionaire's house. They probably also shot porn in this apartment. You can hear the echoes.
Exactly. Oh. Nice. Shirt.
Can you hurry
Take
up?
it off.
Can you hurry up? Nico Teens needs to set up here. It's a porno where it's going to be underage women getting fucked while I smoke cigarettes.
She's terrible.
Looks like we could both use that fixing gene Mom had so well.
That is an awful cry.
Oh.
I mean, if you listen to a good fucking Beatles song, you could get a real cry going and fucking just go off and listen to fucking
what brings a tear to your eye?
B-side of Hey Jude.
Okay.
Let's see. I don't what like brings a good tear to, you know what makes me fucking
get misty-eyed?
Yeah. Is like a return performance. When you see like a band come back for like the first time in 10 years. And you see him like walk out and the crowd get all excited and shit.
Okay. I respect
also,
that.
do you know what makes me cry a little bit?
Yeah.
The Foo Fighters now will bring some random fucking person on stage that can play music, and they'll let them play like a whole song with them.
Just like not even a known musician, like some of the not, like when they played with Jimmy Page and John Paul Jones, you're like, oh my God, they're getting half of Led Zeppelin.
It'll be
in there.
like, I mean, he definitely now finds out beforehand, like, hey, is there someone in this town that's really good at guitar you want to play? But it happened because randomly some fucking random Mexican guy painted like Gene Simmons was screaming from the crowd like, I want to play. So they did that thing like, okay, and he played all of Monkey Wrench.
Whoa.
And then but they've had little 12-year-old girls come up and play drums with them and shit. It's real heartwarming.
Okay, I can get that.
So stuff like that. It's a lot of music. Music makes me cry a lot.
We should have had a segment of
the Bon Jovi song "It's My Life" brings a tear to my eye every now and again. I'm just joking.
Yeah, thank you.
That's a good song though.
That's a whole other concept. When we cried, again, it was always a sports thing. But again, when you cry, I think we should have a segment of that of when you cried. And so I got to think when I cried.
When's the last time you cried?
That's a good question.
I mean, your dad is falling apart. So I'm sure it was probably one of those moments where you just jerked off, laying in bed.
Where are the tissues? Yeah, exactly. God. Once again, getting exy. No, honestly, with seeing him, it's more just kind of a sad. It's just sad. It is, but it's like, it's kind of what it is. That he hasn't. He was always the inspiration.
Here's what I'm going to do. While we continue to ramble, I'm going to get into TV history and TV League at the same time.
Thank you for turning off that Hallmark. When would I?
Because I have the Christmas episode of The White Shadow.
Ooh. This is good. Ken Reeves. He just died.
They get you into like a previously too. Hold on.
Do you know who he played for? Guess the professional basketball team he played for.
The Atlanta Hawks, the early Hawks.
No, a team much closer to home.
I could have been Pete Maravich.
No, he played for the Bulls.
Did he?
And he blew his knee, and then he became a coach.
The White Shadow.
Like a white. There's Gomez.
In the show, that's his story?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I thought you meant the actor.
No.
I'm going to have it by myself.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's team. Did you know who produced this?
Mark Tinker.
Oh no, another Gwyneth Paltrow's.
The Mark Tinker.
Gwyneth Paltrow's father was involved in this too, with the show.
I can imagine Gwyneth Paltrow when she gets pulled over. Have you heard of the White Shadow? Well, my father produced the White Shadow.
This show I watched religious. I don't know if I remember this episode though. This is like when LA was like, whoa, it was so new looking to me. It's Christmas. Hey, it's Christmas. Hey, I'm from New York, but I played for the Bulls.
I didn't realize because I watched The White Shadow as a kid, but for some reason I didn't think he was so Brooklyny and wisecracky. Hey, broad, what's up?
He's
the concept of personal is personal.
She is the.
That's how foolish of me. So what's on your holiday?
Oh, I guess I shouldn't peek in your window.
Yeah, listen, woman, and your broad needs. I'll just dismiss your feelings right away. So, no, he was. The story is he blew his knee. Here's the story. He blew his knee. He decides to become a high school basketball coach, and he also teaches like social studies. High school basketball coaches like Gene Hackman and Hoosiers, they all taught social studies and like civics, you know. That was their thing. I remember thinking she was a very pretty woman. She is
the black lady?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody.
Hey, there we go.
She is attractive, but to me, she's dressed and her hair is done so...
But poorly?
But she just looks old.
Yeah,
It seems like I can't be like I thought she was, because she seems like my mom.
That's Reese on the right. That's Gomez. Goldstein is on this team.
I love the guy. He's... What?
Salami?
I told you, suckers, the other day.
Yeah, Hooks is in this. Coolidge. See,
You talking about the case of
That's Hooks.
firecrackers you ripped off from the fireworks show?
Yeah.
Got a young fucking Dave Coulier back there.
You see, this is each race is Golds. They have a Jewish guy. Goldstein's on the team too.
Oh, you know,
Coolidge is my favorite man. He was like the big guy.
So it's just like 9 stereotypes. That's the starting lineup.
Yeah, absolutely.
The starting 5.
Yeah,
you got the black. You got a good Mexican. We got one good white.
That's Salami right there. That's Salami. He's the Italian guy. His name is Salami.
My uncle Skadooch once told me that I slam dunk. You know,
you gotta go.
Ain't nobody's folks gonna be out on
That's Haywood. He's the nerd. This may be
Poindexter. That's Poindexter Jones. He's the statistician.
No, it's the truth. The episode in this that is very dramatic to me. Jackson gets shot and killed the day before.
Which one? Which one's Jackson?
That's why I wanted to figure out the year of this show, because Jackson may have already been killed.
This one I think is the late 70s.
You see, he's got a Cubs hat. You'd like that.
79.
I think Jackson's still on the team. I think he's on the team. Yeah. They're filming this somewhere in Los Feliz. This is where they film Rydell High. This is Fairfax High School. Yeah, so Jackson, who was a good basketball player, gets shot in a liquor store holdup because he's buying some booze because they're getting loaded because they're actually they're getting drunk before the game, not after. And he gets shot and killed, and that was dramatic. When Jackson got killed, that was dramatic to me. When I was 10 years old, I don't want to say I cried, but I was taken aback. It was like, whoa, man, Jackson got killed on the White Shadow. It's got to be an episode in here. It's got to be an episode.
I'm going to find it.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a big deal. It ran from 78 to 81, I think, this show. It had like 3 solid seasons. White Shadow, Jackson gets shot. Jackson shot. Am I right for the years? 78 to 81?
Jackson gets shot, White Shadow. Yeah, 78 to 81.
I knew it. CBS. If I'm not mistaken, Monday nights this show ran. My brother and I used to watch it.
Ooh. Season 2, episode 22.
Ooh, so yeah, it's the end of because they're going for the city championship. They're playing for it. Carver High is, and Jackson gets shot and killed. And I remember, if memory serves me correctly, after he gets shot, he's just lifeless on a big stack of like bottles and stuff. You get the shot of the gun like puts him into a. Ooh, man, this is so good. You know, I bet you Denzel Washington like auditioned for the show but didn't get in. You know,
or Will Smith, probably a young Will Smith.
No, not Will Smith. Will Smith's my age. He would have been like a 9-year-old boy. He would have been in this.
Jesus Christ.
You know,
they got the 4 hours of show.
It was deep, man. When Jackson got shot, it was deep. Is that
turkey? And I will personally make my famous Ken Reeves original stuffing with mushrooms and garlic and chestnuts.
I think that's Haywood.
Ken, I insist it'll be good. Just wait.
The team feel ready to play.
This is post-death. This is both post-death.
Okay.
So yeah, it was earlier in the episode. They deal with the aftermath.
I can and cannot do. And with all that against me,
Hey, señorita. Oh, I got the good cerveza. Like that's literally what that character said.
Listen, man. Nobody asked you in this house to butt in.
Nobody has to. I stand up for my players. Doesn't matter if they're getting strong on.
What is that? Fucking Chachi?
No, that's Gomez. He's Gomez on the team. Seriously, his name is Gomez. It is.
This is Gomez.
That hair,
Gomez Martinez.
I had that hair in 5th grade. I had that part in the middle. Dead truth. Dead honest. I had that hair.
On a street corner, or hassled by some teacher at school, or if one of their parents is using them for target practice.
Hey, listen,
Is that what you think is going on here?
So when
is
this post-death?
Yeah, it's all post. I think it is.
Ask him.
Yeah, I don't quite know when it happens. It might have been a two-parter.
Coach.
What? They play a Russian team too. I remember this. God, yes. And this guy wants to defect. He wants to defect.
2 hours, man. I mean,
and they get strong-armed and going back to Russia.
I don't think I gotta jump around.
Sorry, man.
I gotta find where this guy gets shot. What's the scene? What's set it up? I gotta.
It's in a liquor store, so you have to like look for a store that's going on. And he's buying booze for the team, and a guy comes in and shoots.
Bring the ball up with Thorpe, Haywood, Jackson, Gomez. You're late. Sorry.
So he already said Jackson, so Jackson's alive.
Yep.
Mascara. That's what happened.
We just came across the border. We were looking for economic opportunity. We did not realize an asshole with orange hair was going to blame us for all of our problems.
What happened?
Listen to this music.
She tried to stop my father.
He punched me.
What are you gonna do?
We're leaving. We're going.
These were dramatic moments. Sorry, man, if I put you on a wild
All right, I can't
chase.
find this moment.
Yeah,
I can, but I mean, it's gonna be me
Too
just
much
like
time.
sitting here.
Yeah, I understand. But yeah, the White Shadow boy. Yeah, this was. Let's watch some basketball highlights though. That might be kind of cool.
Of what?
They show basketball games here too. Like it might look kind of goofy and foolish.
Were they actual basket or are these like body doubles? They show like the hips of the players shooting.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I want to watch this. Well, they just won.
So it's probably happening soon, right?
Should be.
Look, I'm gonna go circulate and take credit for being the genius who brought you the car.
I see you tomorrow.
All right, Blackie, go
Listen,
over there.
Go to your side of the tracks.
I could do your job better.
He's the president or principal, and then the African American woman was a vice principal.
If you'll excuse me, the tie
By the way,
I've tucked into my vest
I
is
like
untucking.
the ambient actors. We're getting our SAG card. We're earning our SAG card. There we go. Just
hey, being silent and just listening to these two yap.
Power doesn't go to whose head.
Oh, I thought she was so cute.
Hey, you fucking! I don't even understand you. I don't
Gandhi.
I don't speak fucking broad.
That's Reese.
Yeah, I'll see you in my office. I gotta go talk to Jackson.
Jackson. Yeah, I think we got it. Everyone's happy because they want Coach. It just says Coach. That's all it is. By the way, they had a Saturday Night Live parody of this. Bill Russell hosted Saturday Night Live, and he was a black coach walking around in a white high school. And the opening scene is like this white.
Was it called the Black Shadow?
It was called the Black Shadow.
Just the shadow.
Oh yeah, that's what he was to say.
What's on your mind, Jackson?
Take your fucking African American foot off my chair.
No, he's actually okay. Coach.
What I want to say is that
Coach, I'm 30 years old.
Yeah, I'm playing a 17-year-old, but I have 5 kids, and I
Coach, we're all adults. We keep trying to tell you before every game.
We're violating athletic rules.
So many
We're
rules.
32-year-olds playing 17-year-olds.
You let me worry about those Jews. We're
And their
gonna play
rules.
ball. We're the New York Knicks.
Let's see. Yeah.
now, Coach, how did you know that's what I wanted to say?
See, my team went to the championships when I was in high school. That's how everybody feels.
I let him put him on my back.
Wait, what was the morality
Well, I
play? What was
just
the lesson?
Thought you should know.
Thanks for telling me, Jackson.
Hey, no problem.
Hey, I'm about to die, blood.
I think that's Haywood. Haywood and Coolidge.
Hey, Coach, I left my Black Power fist comb in here.
Cheers.
Look at this.
To the championship game.
Drink some wine and
You don't think Jackson's off?
do the job. And don't forget to work the bag.
I always love the
Being
idea
really
that
juvenile.
adults sit in their house with like a light shining above them and everything else is in the darkness. They would have a kitchen light on.
Yeah.
With maybe a little microwave TV off. Remember the corner TV in a kitchen?
Oh, absolutely.
In the
man.
90s?
Absolutely.
I loved the corner kitchen TV.
Absolutely, man. I was of an era where it was the black and white TV. It wasn't the color, Now, again, by the 80s, then they were both color.
Crow had a problem with the color. No.
Well,
My grandpa, that was a running joke. So he said, I spend all this money getting a color TV and all I see is colored people.
Wow. There you go, buddy. Right there. Grandpa.
That's grandpa racism.
Yeah,
right there.
that is.
But as long as they were all playing for the Bears, he was fine.
They're entertaining. Oh, look at some pretzels. Oh, yeah.
Look at that party.
Yes. We're dancing
Look at that scene right there.
We got Cool in the gang. We're
You
gonna
got bucket
eat
hat.
some
This looks
pretzels.
like the fucking the Bill Cosby cartoon. What's that?
Fat Albert.
Jim?
Fat Albert.
Fat
yeah.
Russell or whatever the fuck his name is.
What do you say, Rudy? You know, Rudy, it ain't too cool to be picking on old ladies like that.
Was that a good show?
Oh, I loved Fat Albert as a kid. I loved it. It
What
exposed
was the
me.
premise? They were just a
ghetto
diverse
kids.
gang of
No,
fucking,
it was all black kids. It was all.
But diverse in that you got a fatty, you got a musical.
Yeah, and it was a kind of basic morality place for
Look at 'em
children.
just-
That's Hooks. Ha ha.
I've been so happy. All my life I've hated school. Don't get excited.
There you go. We're gonna get.
We're nobodies, all of us, and now we're going to the city championships. And you know what happens?
Look at this
next
setup.
week? What? We become champions.
He's just that looks like he morphs into Dave Coulier eventually.
Yeah, this guy was kind of a. He was their
becomes
best
Joey
player,
Gladstone.
man. He was their center.
Can't
Coolidge.
dance for shit, dude.
I know.
These
Look at
actors
this.
Can't fucking dance.
I know. Come on,
Look
man.
at this.
Like that's me dancing. If I would dance right now.
Kindergarten school's been a drag, you know, coming home with C's and D's, teachers.
He's talking so cool, but not dancing.
I know. Oh yeah, well, Coolidge.
Don't you know? I'm on clogs, brother.
You mean if we win? Hey, right on.
You got that guy who clearly sells heroin.
That they're slapping that 5, man. That was the look back then.
This is
man.
how much juice they have. They clerally have the cocktail server dancing with them.
Wait, what? Is just
Wait,
Annie
this-
Hall? Is Annie Hall in the show? I mean,
Who the fuck brought this American Airlines stewardess?
It is. Look at that vest.
Got a young Sarah Silverman right there.
Oh man, no, she wasn't. She
I
was
got to do it by myself.
again.
Look at her face. She starts feeling black. Look at the face she makes. She dips down.
Yeah, what the coach said, man. This could be the last chance. But
Watch
I'm
this.
a senior. I know it's my last shot, Jack. We gonna be West.
Jack saying Jack. I love
Look at her
Jack.
mouth. She goes like this.
If I got to do it by
After he said Jack.
some help, bro. Yeah, get some help. Got some help. Whoa.
White people probably talked so black after they watched. My dad liked The White Shadow.
Dude.
Did you say Blood and Brother and shit like that?
I adored The White Shadow. 9 to 12. This is one of my favorite shows of that era. I loved it because it had a sports theme to it, you know. And
when would? Here's my question.
Yeah,
because I posed the thought that Gen Z will never know what it's like to miss an episode of your favorite television show.
Yeah.
When did reruns come on as a kid? When were you like? When did you know like okay, I could watch this on Saturday? It's cool if I missed it.
No,
you just had to maybe during Thanksgiving when they're not playing new episodes,
or in the summer
they run this over.
In the summer were reruns. Absolutely, and I used to watch reruns a lot. I mean, I did my homework and then I would go do reruns. Look at that, I've got some blood. All right,
Is that what you called it? Go do some reruns?
Yeah. We're out of booze, Jackson. I think they run out of alcohol, so he's got to go to a liquor store to get booze.
Ladies pay for you, right?
See, here you go.
All right, I'm collecting money. I'm going to the worst liquor store in town.
Yeah,
blood.
I'm gonna
For you, huh?
You stay right here.
Oh,
Stay right back.
I remember
He's
this.
dressed like a fucking Nigerian warlord.
with that Kango and shit, like that hat.
I'm going
I want to hear what he
get liquor and revolution.
I think he was probably of age and you could buy booze because even in the late 70s, like you were 18, you were legal.
You think someone's gonna mess with me? Look how low cut this shirt is, blood. Sal. James Bailey put in the chat. Sal.
See, here it is.
Look at that store.
This because if I'm not mistaken, it ends with him like being shot into like some of these. I think it's chips are all around him. Dude, I have not seen this in 40 years.
Is this jarring to you?
Yeah, I mean, I have to like. I mean,
this is a moment in history.
Absolutely.
Keith Paesel's podcast.
You're gonna like this crack. Well, this is pre-crack. Here we go. Yep, here it is. It's two dudes knocking off a liquor store.
Open the cash register and don't give us any trouble. I'll blow your head off. Okay, I don't want any trouble.
It's Vincent Pastore. He played Pussy in Sopranos eventually.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. Put that on there.
What you looking at?
Put the money in here. Tell him to hurry up.
You keep throwing more money at me. Why? They just start hurling cash at him.
Okay, I'm going as fast as I can.
We gotta watch this.
It's all clear.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Hold it.
I remember that was like fucking blew. And they show him. You're right.
One single bullet hole.
Yeah,
look at that.
This blew.
You can't even see it. I'm gonna try
me away. I remember being like, yeah, the booze. I remember that. Yeah, the booze was coming out, man. That was poetic. That blew me. I want to see the reaction. The next day at school. The next day at Rydell High.
Is that what it's called?
No, it's not Rydell High because it's
the same Grease universe.
Yeah, it looks like
Zuko.
It is.
What you talking about, Coach?
Coolidge, you are the biggest crybaby I've ever seen. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Coolidge, the object of the game.
Man, they needed to get that actor out quick. They couldn't even get him for like a fucking final goodbye. He's been dead for 6 months already.
Yeah, what's
Look, man,
salami?
Practice might get stale. We don't call it basketball here. We call it round ball.
So this is getting towards the end of the show, though, huh?
Yeah, this is the end of the second season, I think.
And it went 4 seasons, 3,
78 to 81.
Yeah,
but back then, I think shows they had a 26-week run, I think.
So I wonder if they were getting the hint from the network, like this is probably ending soon. So I wonder if the writer was like, let's start killing black people.
Well, I think it's definitely
start hacking off some of this hosts.
Well, it's
black people have survived for too long. Usually they die right away. But if we killed him right away, he'd have no basketball team.
No. What they didn't want to do having the little kid come on like Oliver on the Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
You know, they have to have someone get killed for ratings. Yeah. Does it come? Yeah. Is this what? I mean, this was deemed a drama, very much so.
You like it?
Well, yeah, they have long moments of someone just staring in a room. That's drama.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Are they dealing with the aftermath of Jackson? Is this the first scene after Jackson shot?
Yeah, I think it might be the next episode.
God, when Jackson got shot, I'm telling you, man, it got no more dramatic.
And you know I'm sad because I'm not sexually harassing you right now.
You just give me a few minutes to savor the victory before you ruin my day.
Oh, he doesn't know. He's just being emotional.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
I think this is the call.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to take this call and then I'll come grab your titty.
No, she's, I think, she wanted to break the news to him, but she couldn't do it.
Reeves speaking.
Ken? Art Cummings.
Look at it. That's the famous actor. There he is.
That's fucking Cromwell.
Yeah, exactly.
Holy shit.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
I'm going to be in 6 Feet Under for 2 seconds one day. He's in for 4 seasons, I think.
I'd ask how things were with you, but I already know.
That goddamn Ed Begley Jr.'s taking all my roles.
The sports section first.
How about those guys, huh?
As a matter of fact, that's why I'm calling. How'd you like to coach at Moore Park?
One of your colored boys just got shot.
Moore Park was like the it's the wealthy school in Los Angeles.
I know about Moore. Yeah,
you know,
I used to work by Moore Park.
I'd be kidding. I know you for years. You never offered me a job before.
Everybody loves the winner.
Everybody loves
offering
it.
me a job because I won the division. What if we lose the final?
No, the offer still stands.
Oh no, we're a very corrupt school. You're never going to lose here.
They actually do. They tie into that here. Actually, that's part of the things they pay certain players, and this is good, man. I like this episode.
All right, I can't discuss this now. The vice principal wanted me up in her office 2 minutes ago, and besides, I got a championship game to think about.
I'm talking about a salary you can live on,
She'll probably come to zero if I don't get upstairs soon.
Okay, Kenny, listen. Just do me a favor, okay? You'll probably get a lot of coaching offers because of the division.
His acting's okay in this. God, it's him. Look how young he is, man.
Promise me that you won't.
They're throwing too much pre-death of Jax. You got poor Jax in line with a single bullet hole.
You see, the news hasn't been sprung yet. Patience.
This is the 70s. You didn't catch wind of a black guy dying for 6-7 weeks.
See, here it is. Yep.
10 minutes, right on the button. All right, let's have Catherine's out.
Hike up that skirt.
I want to hear.
Do a quickie. I'm already half hard.
Ken, I think you better sit down.
Well, I can't sit down. I got a boner. It's tucked up in my belt. It'll hurt. He's still doing like one-liner jokes.
I've got some very bad news.
Well, I can see that. What is it?
Curtis Jackson is dead.
Pipe up.
Louis Jackson. Yeah, here we go.
He was killed last night in a liquor store robbery.
No, that's impossible. Jackson wouldn't rob a liquor store.
He wasn't involved.
He didn't rob one, you racist piece of shit.
You see?
He was celebrating over at Phil's, and they sent Curtis out to get some wine, and...
Because the drinking age is 18.
Yeah.
It's 1974.
How do you know all this?
The police called me this morning.
How about the rest of the guys? They know?
They found out last night.
Why didn't you tell me? Yeah, he would have found out. They would have called him. He's dead. This actor just died.
He's gonna come around and ghost her.
You were
do the ghost.
Well, being pregnant is like at this era. That was kind of dramatic. Just having it was sort of a like that was different. That was like ooh.
What I'm gonna do?
I'm into this.
Is I'm gonna come around and breathe on the back of
He
your
shot
neck.
him and then Curtis.
He's looking out the window.
Just like that.
This was a dramatic scene, boy. Sorry, I'm dominating this episode. Right? We don't even have to watch all this, but it's good to me.
Well,
this is like
he's dead. He's finally dead.
Yeah, and so is this segment. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah.
It's called censorship, and you can call it a rose if you like, but it still stinks.
There you go.
You want to go through some TV league standings while we finish everything out here?
Let's do that. Yes. Yep. As you know, ladies and gentlemen, we have.
I love how that's how TV league history morphs. TV history morphs. It was supposed to be the Christmas episode of White Shadow, but we ended up watching the death of Jackson, which happened years later.
It was dramatic. Jackson getting shot.
I actually think that Christmas episode was the same season.
I knew it.
Yeah,
the candles and the flowers, you're buttering me up or something. Okay, let me guess.
Holy shit, is that Jennifer Love Hewitt? No.
Oh, I thought it was too.
No. Alexa Pena Vega.
Lifetime assignment.
That's Jennifer Love Hewitt.
No, it's not.
That's not Jennifer Love Hewitt?
I mean, if she's in this movie, she's got to be up there before Luke McFarlane.
This must be a mistake because.
Huh? There's no way she's below that. She would be the star.
I think they made a mistake. I think they got the wrong movie in here. It's the wrong movie. Yeah.
Did Jennifer Love Hewitt do a fucking Hallmark movie?
Yes. I think she's at that level, right? I used to think she was really cute. I was really into her. Like in the 90s. I'll be honest with you. I thought she was really
I never
hot.
asked the question. What do you think?
She loves crystals now. She's like a crystal person.
Oh, boy.
Would have been, will you marry me? And maybe you could have done it in private.
I wanted to share the moment.
She's done a number of them, huh?
Ooh.
Probably haven't stopped whispering poor Andrew out there.
Okay, so what did you want me to do?
Bitch is from Waco, Texas, huh? I wonder if she was in the cult. She was there that day.
That's where Baylor University is at, I believe, is Waco, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
No,
That's her.
I don't know.
Wow. We talked about getting married one day.
Yeah, we did. Should we just go?
My car keys and Jack are in there. We're good together. We get along.
How do you even know if we get along? Andrew, you're always in Guatemala or Rwanda or the backside of Egypt.
It's what I do.
It's what I do, bitch.
Places and I take pictures. You want me to change what I do?
No, I don't see a Hallmark movie listed in her credits.
Wow. Maybe she got like taken off. Like she got it redacted in some way. Like I just know I don't want to be known that I was in this because I still have aspirations. Because that is her. It is obviously Jennifer Love Hewitt. Yeah, it's her. But she's aged. She's gotten old. You're old, Jennifer Love Hewitt. You're old. You're over the age of 30. No, sorry. Okay, I guess we're not going to get married.
I'm trying. Does Jennifer Love Hewitt play in Hallmark movies? She was as a journalist opposite Betty White in Hallmark Walk of Fame, The Lost Valentine, 2011. But I don't think that's this.
The Lost Valentine. It was just lost. I couldn't write this. I just, it would be like nails on a chalkboard to me. It would just be so unsatisfying.
That's not her. It's like because she's in this 2011 one, but it's not a Christmas movie, and they're only showing Christmas movies right now.
I think that they have the wrong one up because it's her.
But this is not from 2011. Like, look at this.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's wrong.
Alexa Pena Vega.
Yeah, but this isn't Jennifer Love Hewitt. Jennifer Love Hewitt has been in one Hallmark movie in 2011 with Betty White. Betty White has been nowhere near this movie.
You're wrong. This is Jennifer Love Hewitt.
It's not.
Well, Wikipedia's wrong then. That can be wrong too.
This is Hallmark.com.
Well, then they're wrong too. You know?
Jennifer Love Hewitt is not in Hallmark movies. Google that right now.
She was
her. No, it's not.
Who could it be then?
It is her.
It is fucking
You
her.
want to spend your life with somebody? Don't you want to feel?
It's not.
It is.
Give me the movie then. Find me the movie. Find me this movie that we're watching with starring Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Exactly. It's called It's called Jennifer Love Hewitt's Story. It's got to be her. It's got to be. It's her.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good night.
You're just so forlorn.
James Bailey says no, it's not. It's a lookalike. It's not her.
You're just doing that to.
She would have found this movie already. This movie.
I trust I trust her judgment.
What's this movie called? Starring Jennifer Love Hewitt, the Hallmark movie.
It's gotta be her. You're just never gonna get married. There we go. God, I'm
telling you, it's not.
I tell you, I get emotional during Hallmark movies. I don't cry. I get rage filled, as you know. I just get. It's nails on a chalkboard. I find them so square and so boring and so simple, and I know it's got a big market, and that's just what it is. It's just accept it. Just accept it, Adam. Just accept these things. I'm trying to work on acceptance. I'm going to accept that these movies exist, and actually it feels good to people. Makes them feel they want their entertainment to be very soft and gentle, and just there we go. And
This is the Lost Valentine.
Is it?
It is.
Good. Thank you.
Hallmark.com, Hallmark channel schedule, January 2nd. Right now, the Lost Valentine is on. Remembering Betty White. It's part of the Remembering Betty White coverage. It is Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Alicia Ramirez. Standing ovation right there. She gets it.
She gets it. She hates this podcast.
Well, of course. Well,
she wishes I quit every day, probably.
I'm sure it's just like, why is he showing up again? That blowhard. It's gonna but
you know how bad she wants me to get a real job and quit comedy? So bad.
Yeah.
Probably.
Well, so I gotta start comedy. That's what I gotta do. I haven't done it in a while. So
about $100,000 of their gift cards.
All right. We want to go over TV league standings.
Yeah, absolutely, bud. We'll do that. That was a good little dilemma.
Can you flick around while I do this? I'm going to get it to you.
Thank you so much.
But it sure is wonderful. So if you're not
Here we go.
Calls, skip the delivery apps and order directly.
I always forget I got the mouse hooked up.
Here we go.
So I'm controlling the volume so don't get jarred.
Okay, it's all good.
The 80s top 10. I think this is that new Rob Lowe show we were talking about.
Of acid wash jeans and jackets. And then when they started coming out with...
See, they only talk about the fun stuff in the 80s. There was colorful clothes.
Yeah, I know.
Things had pads in them.
The crack epidemic was out of control.
Those pants are
draconian laws that would have decades of influence on us were being passed. I mean, it was, I'm telling you, it was truly an awful decade. Like the 90s to me felt good. Because it wasn't the 80s, and it felt like it was a new time.
Existed, great things happened.
Well, yeah, because God, it was.
So we had 2 weeks worth of streaming standings happen. There wasn't a lot on TV. It's actually good we take a couple weeks off during Christmas because there's not new television.
Exactly.
So we still have the top 3 unchanged, but we have back-to-back losses. You, Squid Game, and Maid have all lost 2 weeks in a row.
Interesting.
Grey's Anatomy shoots up from 6 to 4 in the prime time. It's got 3 wins out of its last 5 streaming.
Boy,
and
Grey's Anatomy,
it's a late riser. It's just the little engine. Well, not little engine, but stays steady, and it's getting renewed for a 19th season.
It has its market down well.
The Voice
it's a successful show.
The Voice is number 5. We got a 500 record in its last 4, 2 wins, 2 losses.
As much as I don't like Grey's Anatomy,
Criminal Minds number 6. 48 Hours going from 13 to 7 with a win this Saturday. It was one of the only new episodes of television in the last 2 weeks.
It went from 1 to what?
48 Hours, number 13 to 7.
Oh yeah, that's a score.
Coco Melon's number 8, Legacy's number 9.
What the hell is Coco Melon?
It's a kids show. It's like a little kids cartoon on Netflix.
I'm sure I'd hate it.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're not 4. Of course you would.
Some might argue I am, but no.
What did you watch? What were your childhood shit? Because they didn't really have like educational, like Bob the Builder type stuff.
Yeah, kids are people too.
You know, we had
kids are people too. Walk-a-doo, walk-a-doo, walk-a-doo.
What was the
that's what the song was?
The fucking
Fat Albert was a TV
No, but
show.
the puffy people, in the costume,
HR Puff and
stuff.
A huge Sid and Marty Krofft fan. Far Out Space Nuts. Electro Woman and Dino Girl, Land of the Lost, HR Puff and Stuff. I think they were all that. You know, people say, well, there's about money and cars and things. This guy's got it figured out. This dude's been in stuff. Didn't he play like Lady Gaga's friend in A Star Is Born, the remake? This guy. Hey, there you go. Hey.
Oh, you want season 15 of? Oh, James Bailey wants me to check the It's Always Sunny season ratings.
So yeah, what else is in there?
Then after Coco Melon, it's Legacies. NCIS number 10 got 3. It's a real bad record. It's got 3 losses out of 4. Its last 4 appearances. Number 10. 60 Minutes is number 11. Manifest 12, but Manifest has been inactive. It's just been hanging around there.
Yep.
Just loitering in the prime time.
Okay.
Like an undeserved fucking show. And then Simpsons number 13.
Do you remember that there was a time?
That took a W. That went from 15 to 13.
Do you remember that there was a time I thought The Simpsons might get canceled?
Because Disney Plus keeps it alive, even if it does get canceled. I mean, people are just gonna, if it gets canceled, people are gonna in memoriam watch every episode on Disney Plus, and it'll be the hottest show.
God, it's crazy. That show was such a phenomenon.
FBI.
When I was in college, it was just a phenomenon.
Well, it was a little cartoon, filthy little family.
It hadn't been done. I remember my mom was like, "Oh, like God, my mom could be pretty square."
Real quick, James Bailey wants the ratings for season 15 of It's Always Sunny. I'm going to give them to him real quick. The latest episode, which we did a double on the 22nd, it did 293,000, 255,000 respectively. But let's do quick math. If this was in the league, it would have 369. It would have a 9.285 super rating.
Which would put it like where?
Which would put it in the post late fringe division, up there with Dexter and United States of Al.
Okay.
We had some league debuts though. We had Tiger King. The newest season of Tiger King debuted.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Have you seen the first season of that?
No, I haven't. I have not. But I've.
They're fun. See, this is just trying to. Here's where we've gotten back to with nostalgia. We're redoing 80s shows, the 80s countdown shows, to get back the early 2000s nostalgia of the 80s countdown shows.
Yeah, exactly. it's double layer of post. Yeah, exactly.
Because they're like, we can't just re-show I Love the 80s. We need to do an 80s top 10 with all the same people.
Yeah, exactly.
70-year-old Doug Benson on here.
I can remember Pete Holmes was on those shows.
That's how we got big.
Yeah,
exactly. And by the second season, I could call the shots.
The second season, I'd been so raped by all the producers.
Yeah, she was huge. She was big in the. Joan Collins was big in the 80s.
Look of shoulder pads.
So Bob's Burgers, Family Guy. Oh, that's in another division. I've gone. Now we're doing league debuts.
See,
all over the place.
Dallas was early 80s. Who Shot Jr. was in 1980.
Cowboy Bebop debuted in the league. It's in 21 in the post late fringe division, and it also took a W, and it's been canceled. Yep. So this is going to be its first and only year in the TV league.
Charlie's Till. Oh yeah. This is the Who Shot Jr. Yep. Aaron Gray. Yeah, 30% women. Yeah, female participation in the workplace.
Look at those long ass coats.
Yeah, absolutely.
The longer your coat, the more successful you were in the 80s.
Business.
Yep.
Look at that Mexican guy with his short coat.
Trickle down to the average girl.
Yeah, Working Girl. I never saw it.
Oh, isn't this that fucking working 9 to 5?
No, 9 to 5 was an 80, but this is kind of it was more of a modern version of it.
Sigourney Weaver, one of the most unattractive people in the history of the world.
And then Harrison Ford.
Did we talk about that on this show?
Yeah, who has the joke about that again? Mike Sheehan?
Yeah.
You never hear the line.
You know who I think's a looker? That is Sigourney Weaver.
Exactly.
Whistles.
No, I think on my other show with Kevin Hogan, I was saying Sigourney Weaver and a couple other girls Gina Davis. Never been hot.
Yeah.
Don't get why they were ever sex symbols. I've seen Gina Davis on H&M or H or whatever, the Maxim magazine in lingerie. Like, get this fucking League of Our Own bitch out of here. And then, because he tried to argue she's the hottest one in League of Our Own. I was like, the League of Our Own, the whole point is she's like a man broad.
Yeah. The prettiest one in that, God, that's good.
Is Madonna.
Probably Madonna, yeah.
No, it's Rosie O'Donnell, obviously.
Version of a male silhouette.
I made millions of dollars selling makeup, so I got a smushed up face. I talk like this. I did so much cocaine in the 80s. I had regular lips.
There was I gotta admit it. I hate to say it. I remember coke was definitely being done in the 80s. No doubt about it, man.
I love the way you say that.
It just, because it just was. I remember it was like it was very much a bright line for me. I never wanted to do it.
Selling Sunset, a Netflix show, was also a league debut.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know that show?
No, I have no idea what it is.
Do you want to be aware of it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Want to watch a trailer for that?
Sure. What the hell? Let's turn this. John Forsythe.
I go or I stay.
She's like this totally
Where I
bitchy woman, you know. That was her big like. Breakthrough.
I had a high pitched voice, so that's what they cast me as.
She was in an episode of Star Trek, original episode of the original series. Very good episode too. You know, acid wash denim. I gotta admit, I don't like the jean look now that a lot of young women have. That I think it's a throwback to the 80s. I just don't find attractive.
What?
I don't find it flattering. The pants up to the navel thing. I don't know if I just don't.
So many choices,
you know.
so little time. What if the world
Oh, it's like a reality show, I think.
Yep. Oh.
I'm going. I mean,
oh, sure.
We'll go back to it. I'm going.
Just
going to go to Selling Sunset for a little bit.
Let's see what's going on. So is this like a real estate?
Oh, can I not watch the trailer? I mean, we know. Yeah, the elite agents at the Oppenheim Group.
Oppenheimer
sell the Lux Life to affluent buyers in L.A. Relationships are everything, and that means major drama. You blew him. I was gonna blow him.
Oh God, these people.
Yeah, I don't want to watch that trailer. But that debuted in the league. I'm upset that it's in the league, that I have to acknowledge it. Yeah, let's go back to whatever. Let's go now. That's the way you make Sigourney Weaver sexy. Throw a show at me like
Working Girl. I remember that being a big. God, I was in college.
Were you like, let's go see Working Girl?
No. I was. You know what was happening that year? I was getting my heart ripped out by Maggie Heike. That was happening in 1988. And her friend Danielle Kohler, who was all threatened by my friendship with her, and I got blown away by that. I didn't know how to deal with it. It was a disturbing experience. My very first time. That was the year that the 49ers beat the Bengals in the second matchup in the Super Bowl in 1988. When I was on the McLaughlin House dorm floor. Our dorm floor had the lowest GPA.
I can tell that
of any
that took you because you were like, that really fucked with me.
It just we had the lowest GPA of any dorm in the University of Wisconsin.
The Beatles Get Back gets into the TV league.
Oh,
that's that Peter Jackson.
I heard
that's how great the Beatles are. It's we've all seen the movie. We've seen the Let It Be movie.
Yeah.
There was 37 hours of unused footage, and they were like, we need to suck money out of this.
Wow.
Let's pay Peter Jackson to fucking do peyote and come in here and
figure it all out.
Mix us up a documentary.
Wow. Yeah, you know, I haven't seen it. I don't have.
I've never seen that performance from that angle before.
Yeah, I heard people like it.
It's great, good. But people are really getting in depth of just like, you know, it's the same concert, but it's the bird's eye view, and you get to see his jacket flail, and you know, it's the same jacket he was wearing when he was murdered.
Yeah.
This does feel good. That's what I've been saying.
They're all about copper. You see, they're putting copper in fucking COVID masks now.
Yeah, really?
Yeah. Old men love copper. I think it's fucking circulating their blood or something. Love that. Old white men love strapping copper to their body.
You know, if I put some copper on, I feel like that Iron Man, but it's Copper Man instead. Look at these old man commercials.
So the Queen of Flow is also on Netflix. That sounds like some sort of rap show.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Would you
rhythm and poetry, as they call it.
Is that really what rap means?
I think rhythm and poetry, I believe.
Or are you writing a script?
No.
Are you pitching a script?
No, I'm not.
I'm writing a biopic.
The script would go nowhere.
Fucking
the history of rap.
DJ Flash or whatever the fuck his name was.
No, I think rhythm and poetry is where rap actually came from.
The TV show version of the movie Hannah made its league debut on Amazon. I think it ended, and so people are fucking cramming
Is that Hannah Montana?
You know, it's about some cyborg bitch. who's living life like combat Small Wonder. God, remember Small Wonder?
I have vague memories.
Oh my
of
God,
that.
I'm gonna pull up Small Wonder. What a good show this is. What a good half it ended up. We really pulled it out in the second half.
Absolutely.
2 hours and 23 minutes it took us to start doing a good podcast. What does that say?
Yeah. Well, I am running out of steam a little bit. Just to let you know.
Oh, we'll ease out of it.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Look at Lowe. Lowe still looks good. Lowe's still handsome, you know? And Lowe is in his, he hasn't drank alcohol, I think, in 20
Oh, no,
years.
he just fucking has IVs of water hooked up to him 24/7.
Yeah, I think that he...
I take all my vitamins intravenously.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
It's fun to rock.
I don't like Run DMC.
Oh, they were great.
They're like good because they're historic, but it's such simple, like walking down the street with a bag of potato chips.
Yeah. It is. The raps back then were like simple nursery rhymes, you know? Yeah, absolutely. But it's fun to rock around.
Lovely and bright and soft curves.
So this family got a little cyborg fucking girl that they take care of.
She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls.
This is listen to this song.
This is pure 90s. I used to watch episodes of this, and then after it, episodes of Family Feud with Richard Dawson would come on. They're the guy that hung himself.
Oh, yeah. Roy
Combs, yeah.
I was living here when that happened. On the moniker, the Laugh Factory, they said, rest in peace. George Burns also died when I was out here the first time.
She'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder.
He is now a junkie.
There she is.
This is like Bionic Girl.
She also talked like this.
She is right now living in a tent in Skid
just
Row.
Booting heroin right now.
Literally, it's down
I
to
was
her
on a
last
show
22
in the
bucks.
80s.
Microchips here and there.
Oh yeah, she was the annoying neighbor who was always like almost figuring out that Small Wonder was a cyborg.
I think Emily Schumann was Emily
She
Schumann
went to the GOG.
She was a producer's daughter.
She visited the
producer's
GOG.
daughter. This is upsetting to me. And this laugh track.
Ted, will you hurry up?
This looks so
Dr. Ellis,
80s to me, though, not 90s.
Well, it was reran in the 90s.
Well, yeah, was this from the 80s, though?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, we're all set. Jamie, get in here.
Oh.
Look how progressive, though. Cross-dressing at an early age, it's so healthy.
Oh, that's a boy, right?
Yeah, that's the son.
Oh, Jamie, you look so cute. That does it.
Oh, no, that's the daughter,
Wait a
I
minute. You said you'd do anything to save Vicky.
Yeah,
Can you
okay.
imagine having to act in this?
My embarrassment with a raise in my allowance.
How bad do we feel? We thought that was a little boy.
Well, maybe it kind of was.
I just gave you a raise.
Maybe it is now. You never know with these hormones, With the moans.
Yeah, I know, but that was before I
Is that
looked at
Shelley
myself in the
Long
mirror.
posts Cheers? I got to get a paycheck, It's just
No, they wanted her, but they couldn't. She wouldn't set foot on this set.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You're
I don't
totally
do
right.
anything with the word small in it, honey.
Yeah.
Right.
I just want to hear Vicky talk.
Yes, Doctor, I'm into the head.
This is little Vicky.
You don't even got with Vicky talking?
Is he going to take her temperature, like put it up her A?
Yeah, I think he wanted to give her a checkup. Because to own a child, you have to get it checked up. You have to have a doctor stick things in.
Hoffman almost won an
So
Academy
she's
Award
a
for doing
mechanical kid, right?
Yeah. And I just wanted to play that because she talks like this. She talks like a robot girl. She has no emotions. And that's like the comedy of the show, apparently. I guess.
God. That offended my sensibilities as a human being.
I fucking loved Small Wonder as a kid.
Yeah.
That was a fan of that show. This kid right here.
You wore it to.
So, how you feeling here, buddy?
Let's do one more TV. We're the standings.
Oh, we can keep going through that. We're in the daytime division here. Other league debuts. We got Hannah Hellbound, which I guess is a really good Asian horror TV show.
I could see that. Asians got a good sense of horror.
Fantasy Island re-debuted with the tail end of season 1. They rebooted Fantasy Island.
They rebooted Fantasy Island.
Do you want to see the trailer for that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Now, there are some 80s streetwear fashions that are better left in the dustbin of history. Parachute pants.
This is the Roblo one.
But coming up,
look at him.
3 must-wear essentials.
I think
obviously members only jackets. Like we know what the fucking 80s were.
Yeah, exactly. It's old hat. It's old hat. You know, it's been old hat for a little while too, and it's not a good era to romanticize either. It's just not a good time in American history. I don't think.
Oh no, this is the fucking movie.
You know, it was a real fundamental. The economic model really changed a lot during that decade, and you know, they were reacting to the late '70s stagflation and. That's all you gotta do is just deregulate everything and things will be fine. Really? Why? Why is that the model? Why is, you know, that's right, I don't want the government on my back. What does that mean exactly? Well, you know, there are some, it has some value, you fucking buffoon. As I get political.
Well, because I can't. This is what happens when the internet is slow. You start getting all wound up.
Oh, it's all good, man. It's cool. No, it's fine.
But in the reboot, Rourke is a woman. I don't think there's a midget at all.
They don't have a little person?
No, absolutely not. All right, it's finally booted up here.
If you were doing stand-up comedy in the Comedy Store in 1978,
he scared me as a kid. That Hervé
Villagez,
he was terrifying.
Well, he was
drank himself to death. A little vodka hound.
Yeah. Well, He was a villain in The Man with the Golden Gun, which was one of the first Roger Moore James Bond movies. His story, I guess he was living out. He was a French midget trying to get into show business. His job, he worked for a pest control company in South Central because he was really small. He could get into like homes and stuff and get rats. It's like, oh man, it's kind of rough.
All right, here is the trailer for the new Fantasy Island.
I'm going in.
Oh, is this a good Fountain of Youth? Yep.
Welcome to Fantasy Island.
Oh, she's still Latin though. She's
absolutely.
She's
Latin. Welcome to Fantasy Island.
I transform people's lives, almost always for the better.
I'm you! I'm you! She face-offed us! This isn't face-off, she freaking fronted us!
Every guest thinks they can live out a beautiful dream. It's never that simple.
They got to make everything feel like House MD. Like it's just got such a like. It's such established as this is the resort. It like.
I don't get any pleasure from this.
Well, where's the?
Okay, maybe just.
There's no midget.
Well, I'm
just
sorry.
Her. This is about diverse voices, Crocious.
Well, it should be. They have a little person.
Powerful women.
Fine. Well, they have to be a female midget.
The dicks off white man.
No, I mean, you know, just have it be that. You know.
No, there's no midge. You can't have little people.
Why can't you have a little woman? Why would that be bad?
Because
how is that not politically
correct?
correct?
You're just leaving it open.
How, you're giving them a job.
First of all, they're not people.
Boss.
No, I'm kidding.
So, again, you're channeling what's his face from WWF. Vince McMahon. Well, no, to do that voice.
Fat people aren't women, Pat.
Fat people aren't people.
Well, yeah.
Fat human.
Dynasty, the reboot of Dynasty, the season premiered of that.
Oh, okay. What network?
Back-to-back episodes. CW took a draw and a loss. 1.38 super rating. Bottom of the bottom. Last show in line right now.
Is what? Is the reboot of Dynasty?
Is the reboot of Dynasty. I mean, it'll make its way up there. We're talking about a 22-episode season here.
Wow. Look at that house.
Yeah, that's Rob Lowe's.
Luxury homes in Los Angeles.
I pay strippers to have sex with me in this pool.
Yeah. Well, he was, I mean, I remember his sex scandal was, I mean, now it'd be like old hat, but in 88, when he videotaped him having sex with a teenage girl that he met through the Democratic Convention in Atlanta in 1988.
Those pools terrify me, by the way. Where like the ledge, like the edge of the pool is a cliff.
Yeah.
And then when it's just a piece of glass.
I know. Couldn't you just break it?
It happens all the time. It's a mission in Grand Theft Auto.
Of an entirely new kind
you can do it.
Show.
If you can do it in Grand Theft Auto, you can do it in real life.
You can do it in reality. Exactly. It's hilarious. I respect that.
Oh, Miami Vice. This is where the colors of the 80s came from.
You know something? I never really liked this show in the 80s.
Well, no, nothing was good in the 80s, TV wise. Let's be honest. Midnight Run, and that's it.
Again, for me, Hill Street Blues, although Hill Street,
that
watching
is
it
good.
now,
That's like 70s to me.
No. It was 81 to 87.
Okay.
Yeah. But if you watch it though, it is dated. It is dated.
Well, yeah, it's from the 70s.
Yeah. You watch it, this show was hot too, man.
That's such a almost like I get that kind of generational denial where you're like, yeah, it is dated. That 47-year-old show is a little bit dated. But you're like, oh, that didn't hold up. Hill Street Blues,
because it was Dean. Obviously,
I'm sure they call
edge.
people Mac occasionally on Hill Street Blues.
Oh, and Jack, and absolutely, absolutely. Oh, yeah. They have some slang in there, which is a little bit like
people walking like this.
No, but like it's just the pacing of it and the editing of it just feels weird.
Rolling Stone with your buddy Philip Michael Thomas.
Here we go. My teeth are still not huge yet. David Letterman.
Homicide doesn't mean you have to dress like a corpse. Look at
My whole comedic tone is bitterness because I didn't get Johnny Carson's job or David Letterman.
Man and his costume team had to keep up with all these costume
Look at what he's wearing.
It looks like you could tell he actually attempted suicide and failed, so he made the whole cast wear knackered shirts.
It just didn't work. The noose.
I was trying to end it. How you feeling? You want to ease out here? Or you want to? Can ease it out. You don't have to whisper. You just say hit the outro, and I'll do this.
Yeah, we'll get. Yeah, 70% of cocaine came through Miami.
You're fucking A right, and 70% of YouTube comes through this fucking podcast. Thanks for watching, guys. We're gonna be back. I'm off Wednesday, huh? I don't know.
We'll see.
Maybe we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
In my schedule, I got a busy week this week.
We're definitely gonna be back at some point.
Jimmy
though.
Smith's got it, man, right there.
KeithPaesel.com for the backlog of the episodes. Follow the YouTube channel. Follow us on TikTok. That's big. #1 website in the world. Deseated Google. Big news. I'm sure there was stuff we didn't talk about on this podcast that I wanted to. We love you. We'll see you next week. Crocious on Twitter. Insecure Comic. Keith Paesel. Keith Paesel's podcast.
Fun.
Now, how can we announce we are off the air when we are off the air?